Welcome everyone, here we are. Happy Canada Day. Thank you for joining. We don't know what to expect for today. Yes, we got our red shirt, so we're...
I don't have a Canada Day shirt, but I got a red one anyway.
Red does it, right?
Yes.
That's our color.
In spirit.
Yeah, we're expecting to have a good time today. We're finally just chilling. We're gonna eat some food, have a couple of drinks, and just relax for today and see what's going on. We're at a place called Liverpool John's in Pickering, Ontario, which is right beside Toronto, where Jeff lives and we kind of work out of. And we've got our menus already that we're going over. I'll give you a look at those in a second. We got a drink menu over here as well. We don't know what to expect today for copyright music and things like that. They haven't got anything going on yet, but if you're watching the replay and you happen to notice either some muted audio, or hopefully we don't lose the whole stream altogether, we'll do everything we can to get it back, but we can't be in control of that. But thank you for joining. So luckily we found a little bit of shade here close to the building. They've got a decent patio here as well. Let me see if I can show you a little bit more if I get out of the way. So they got
actually a really nice setup, right on the parking lot or the drive-through.
Yeah,
taken up.
They've been able to expand. A lot of places have been able to move their patios, expand out into their parking areas to try to help with the whole situation in the world right now. See if we can get them a little bit of business back going. So we're expecting to have a good time. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Kristen, my love, of course. Us Never Them, thanks for coming in. PA, thanks for coming back, especially after today. The Chit Chat Queen, it's great to see you. Georgia Bulldogs, always supporting, so thank you very much for all of that. Zelda Master John, thank you. I saw a tweet. Was that you? I thought I just saw a tweet before we started, so thank you if that's the case. And thank you for reminding everybody to hit the like. I'd love it if you did. Isn't it comical when we get a thumbs down an hour and a half before we even start? That's somebody's got an issue, but that's okay. Jade and Sue, thanks for coming in. Me Brame, thanks for coming in again. D May, thank you, and congratulations on being the fourth. Hank Johnson, thank you very much for coming in. The Triplet family, it's always good to see you. And well, happy Canada Day to you, PA as well.
What's up, brother?
I don't know how many people in the chat are actually Canadian. I know you guys have a big celebration coming up on the 4th, your Independence Day for the United States.
Good times.
And hopefully everybody's doing good. Sexy Too Much for you, thanks for coming in. Jeff's in the chat. This is Jeff Lepard, for those of you who don't know. So Jeff and I work together all the time. He's my best friend. We've been spending more time than not over the last many years. Jeff runs a construction company and I work with him several days a week. He's also got some YouTube channels which I manage. He's got the biggest one I manage now with well over 7,000 subscribers. After we're done the stream right now, we're gonna head over to Jeff Lepard's channel, but don't worry, we'll get a link for you and all that stuff later. And we'll carry on. But we've got a couple hours here to go. Kaye Renee, thank you for coming in. And then hopefully everybody else is having a good time as well. We were working earlier today. Not a really hard day, only a half day of work, but we are starving like Marvin.
Starving. We almost had to go through Tim Hortons, but luckily we didn't because we brought our appetites with us.
Yeah, we skipped it. So I'm going to give you a look at this menu if I can. And I want to talk about something else as well. A friend of ours needs something, so I'll bring it up in just a second here. So see if I can do... The wind is not my friend. These menus are quite thin, but I'll see what I can do here.
We're not sure what we're drinking yet. We're gonna figure that out. We'll ask the server when he comes by anyway.
I'm giving you guys a look at this before I'm even reading it. But they've got quite a menu. So Kristen and I have been out already with Kieran, my son Jeremy, in Niagara Falls. And we found that, one day we got stuck just eating hot dogs, which is fine, whatever. $7 hot dogs. This is all Canadian prices, by the way. We're expecting these guys are going to do a great job here. But this menu has got to be 3 times the size of anything that I've seen so far. Because a lot of places, you know, they're doing what they can right now. We're out to try to support them. We're at an independent place right now. But they've calmed down their menus, I think. But that's quite extensive. So, and look at this. I didn't realize it was double-sided. So I'm giving you a look. I don't know what we're gonna do. I almost, you know, I almost feel bad. I feel like just a burger. I just haven't been out to a place like this and had a burger in a long time. You feeling like anything?
I'm not even sure. Actually, this is the first time I'm just glancing my eyes on it now. I'm not sure. I figured we would get the 2 drinks first, and then I'd comb through the menu. But
yeah, maybe we'll do that. I just want to give a look at this. But they got all kinds of stuff. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
So the good news is, at least we know this place is ready to go.
Yes, absolutely.
They are ready for business.
Loose Goose in the chat. How you doing, Loose Goose?
Oh, thanks for coming in. All right, let's get these people some eye candy.
Oh, Sean in the chat. I know you're not in the chat, but you're watching. Sean, thanks for coming in here and supporting us, supporting Kevin. Thank you so much, Sean.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for that. We don't know what to expect for today, so this is the first time in a long time that we're able to chill. Like I said, Kristen and I have been able to go out a little bit in Niagara because things opened up last week. Toronto was a little bit behind, and I don't know, when was the day that Pickering was able to start?
That was on a, was it a Wednesday?
Was it Wednesday with
I think it was a
Toronto?
Wednesday, and it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, there
2
you
weeks
go.
ago on a
Okay.
Wednesday, yeah.
So
Yeah, because Toronto was last week, so it was the week before. So, yeah, there you go. It was, yeah, 2 weeks ago. Actually, today. Yeah.
Jeff does a lot of live streaming as well. I've done a few live streams in Niagara Falls. I went out a couple of nights ago, and Jeff went out the night before in Toronto to have a look around and see what was happening, and he had a good time.
Very good time, yeah.
It's worth checking that stuff out. If you haven't already subscribed to Jeff, I hope that you will. We're going to continue our stream over there after, and I'm going to get to the story I promised in a quick second here. And then feel free to connect with each other in the chat. Just please be aware, everybody that knows me from Tuber Chat and things like that, not everybody in the chat is going to be interested in connecting the way we all do, or even know what I'm really talking about when I describe that process. So if you're going to connect with anybody, please feel them out first and go ahead and do it that way. But it will be all friendly people in the chat, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
Michael's Adventures, thanks for coming in.
Perfect. We got a question for you, actually. I guess before we order food.
Do you want to
yeah, you can say
do you
hello.
mind saying hello to everybody?
No, no.
And sorry,
Hey.
let everybody know your name, sorry.
So my name's Faru. I'm a server / bartender at Liverpool John's.
How do I spell
Pickering.
that?
F-A-R-O-U-G-H. Farouf.
Faru. Okay, oh, Faruf. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So thank you very
No
much.
problem.
He's already brought us over to our table and given us everything. We're gonna start with a couple of drinks.
Yeah. What
Sounds
would you recommend? Is there any like drink specials? Anything you would? I guess.
So we're not doing any specials right
Okay,
now.
yep.
Our taps are out because obviously our lines have been dead for a
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
right. That's correct. Okay.
But we still got all our most of what we had on tap.
Yep.
We're now doing in bottles
Bottles.
and tall boys, right?
Okay,
So we
makes
got
sense.
tall boys of Guinness, Creamore, Rickards Red, Bud Light, and then for
Oh,
bottles
Corona
we-
and all that. Yeah. Okay.
pretty
okay.
much everything that's
well,
on there.
I think I know what I'm
Jeff
doing.
might get creative, but I'm doing Corona.
I think I'm gonna do
Corona?
Corona. Yeah.
Yeah, two Coronas?
Two Coronas is
All
great.
right,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I'll just do that.
Yeah, you can take that. Yep. Thank you. Very accommodating here. He's cool, so that's great. At least
Yeah.
a good start. And, you know, I'm so happy. Anyway, we find a good place, guys. We got 23 people in the chat. First of all, make sure you you hit that thumbs up for Kevin there, and appreciate everybody coming by.
Thank you for that. So I do want to tell a little bit of a story, and especially because if anybody's watching the replay, they're going to see this. So one of our friends, the Dude Rocks, is in Tuber Chat all the time. He's a wonderful supporter, a great guy. I have a lot of good time in his chats. His computer went kaput on him, and he's got to get a computer as quick as he can. So I'm trying to think about what I can do to help. I mean, we can always shoot a few bucks over there. He's got a donation link on his channel. So again, that's the Dude Rocks. Of course, I'm subscribed to him, I believe, on both my personal channel and Tuber Chat. I'll come up with an idea by the weekend when we start running Tuber Chat on Friday, so that we can see if we can push a few people to try to help him. He's a dynamic creator. I know I've seen a lot of familiar faces in his chats, and I would just love to give any kind of help that we possibly can. So it's a thought, and we'll pick back up on that again at another time. But we are wishing him well and hoping he can get his situation sorted out quickly. If it takes a new computer, maybe we can help him get there.
Yes, Luce. Yes, absolutely. Yep. So we got 2 Coronas coming. I guess this is kind of where I should browse the menu to kind of see. I bet you Kevin's a lot faster than I am. They got quite the menu here. Mains, looks like starters, soup, salad, pub favorites on the one side, and then sandwiches, mains, and pasta on the other. Quite a terrific menu.
Michael's Adventures. Hopefully I welcomed you a moment ago when you came in, and then sincerely, Lucy is a wonderful supporter who's been with me for months and months and months, and much more than a supporter to me. So thank you, Lucy, for coming in and giving more support today. Hopefully everybody will have a good time meeting each other and this and that as well. For those of you who aren't celebrating Canada Day, I hope you're going to have a good evening. I know we're in the Eastern time right now, but hopefully you're going to enjoy the rest of your day and evening and everything else. We are at about 6 p.m. Eastern time, so it's just barely the beginning of dinner, and we can't wait. I know I can speak for both of us when I say we can't wait.
Yes.
To get moving on some kind of food here.
I think what I'm going to do is, you know what, I was thinking, oh my God, I got to pack my stomach with food, but you know what, probably the best thing is, since I may be at a different location after Kevin, I should order food, obviously, at another location. So maybe I won't stuff myself here. I'll get a plate here, and I'll get a plate at the next location. That's probably the best thing.
We're thinking about going
maybe to
Moxie's.
Moxie's
Across the street.
Go this
there.
way a little more, yeah. Yeah, more still. Yeah, we're still more. Yeah, right over there, Moxie's. Yeah.
There you go.
I have to make a reservation online, so I'll probably browse and check on my website if I can do that.
We'll see. We'll likely end up somewhere.
Yeah.
It just feels good to be out. I know probably everybody can't be out just yet, but things are starting to open up.
Nice, loose.
We've been looking forward to it anyway.
8 a.m. in Australia. Awesome, brother.
Oh, we're gonna make you even more hungry, Michael's Adventures, when we bring out some food of some sort.
You going right for the
tacos?
mains?
Even
Yeah,
like
tacos
they've got.
are good, yeah. Shareables. What else?
See, pub favorites. They know. So bangers, beans, and mash.
Yeah.
Now that's not my
No. Yeah.
my
Bangers,
type of
beans,
meal,
and
but I
mash.
could see myself eating that someday.
Yeah.
Fish and chips is haddock here.
Yep.
Guinness steak and mushroom pie, I would expect. Shepherd's pie. Kira had a shepherd's pie at a restaurant that we went to, which is another pub similar maybe to this place that we love in Niagara Falls the other day. And I thought that was interesting that she had that, but it was quite a meal.
That's great.
They got wings here and all that, like you'd expect.
Oh yeah, sandwiches, Chipotle chicken sandwiches. Oh, ooh, yeah, that's actually, that's looking, I'm eyeing that too. Seafood. Oh, Luce is asking, is there any seafood? There's gotta be. There has to be.
Seafood dish: scallop, shrimp, mussels, and calamari, tossed with green and red onions, smothered in a creamy sauce, served with rice and vegetables. So there's like a full seafood extravaganza there. Salmon, grilled barbecue salmon, Atlantic salmon, of course. But that looks like about it. They do have fish tacos. That's haddock.
Wow. Raven in the chat. Hey, Kevin and Jeff. Every time I see you too.
Oh, R7.
Thanks, man.
Thank you
Thanks,
very much
R7.
for this.
Thank you so much, man.
Cheers. Here, we'll keep our logos on this side.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Salute.
You never know what it is in all these YouTube videos that gets you when your videos start getting marked as inappropriate and all this other stuff. So
There's more people coming in. That's awesome.
we just assume as long as we don't talk about what we're drinking too much and we don't show the logos, then we might be okay.
Yeah. James Kaye is in the house.
I'd like to give you a better look at what's going on around us too.
Wow.
So they have a Canadian burger here. 8-ounce premium ground beef topped with a pea meal bacon and cheddar cheese. In Canada, a lot of people call that back bacon. I don't know if they call it that anywhere else. I don't like it. So I would love to get a Canadian burger considering it's Canada Day, but that's not my thing. So we're gonna have to look at something else. But I think I'm doing a burger.
I might do a chicken sandwich or something. I don't know.
Really?
There's a lot of things looking good. Oh, steak sandwich. Ooh, I don't know. I got to make sure I leave some room, but club sandwich or Chipotle sandwich? Ooh, I don't know. Club sandwich looks good. Huh. I don't know.
For those of you who don't already know, I work with Jeff 3 days a week. So for Canada Day, I couldn't be at home. Otherwise, Kristen and Kira and I might be doing something. Kristen's in the chat right now. I don't know if Kira made it in yet. She'll probably
She's
be
in the
here
chat,
at some
yep.
point.
She's
Kira's
in the
here
chat.
too?
Yep.
Wings and beer, Hank Johnson. You know, it's a thought, and I do sometimes crave wings. I haven't had wings in a long time. Oh, we're ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think we can manhandle it. Yep.
You go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, just a quick question for you anyway. What's your best chicken sandwich, do you think? Would you recommend?
Best chicken sandwich. Solid question. I'm not a big chicken guy. I love the
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the sliced beef sandwich, the beef dip.
Okay.
Out of this world.
Yeah, it's either
And
that
then I'd
or.
probably get like a buffalo chicken Caesar wrap. If that was.
Oh, okay. And what about are you big on burgers or?
The burgers are unreal.
Oh, really? Eh?
Yeah, I get the Mad Love burger. It's got jalapeno and guac.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I need to try a burger then instead. Ooh, okay.
That and sweet potato fries is usually my go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalapeno one, eh? Oh, right. Okay, right there. Okay. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
the
do,
burgers are AAA.
All right, I think I'm gonna do. Well, what was that?
The Mad Love burger.
Oh, the Mad Love. Okay, yeah. You know what? That looks good. Jalapeno. Done. Let's do that.
All right,
Sure.
awesome.
Let's do that one.
Mad Love burger.
I can-
And regular fries, sweet potato fries, salad.
Actually, I'll do
Yeah.
sweet potato fries. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Good.
I'm going to do Liverpool Beast Burger
Got it.
and just regular fries for me.
Liverpool Beast.
Just burger and
Fries.
fries is going to sound perfect on
Yeah,
today.
sounds good one. All right.
Thank you.
Perfect. That's
So,
awesome.
This one that I got, the Liverpool Beast Burger, this is must be there. They've got a couple of signature ones here. So this is an 8-ounce premium ground beef topped with sunny side egg, lettuce, avocado, tomato, onions, mushrooms, bacon, and cheddar cheese. So it's going to be a pleasure for everybody, I'm sure, to watch me wolf that thing down.
Dropping a question in the chat. Let's see if you guys are on point. Do you guys know how old Canada is today?
Could have done that, eh? I should have
Yeah.
set up
I know.
Streamlabs or everybody's best friend Nightbot to do a little Canadian trivia today.
30 people in the chat, guys. That's awesome. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, like this video. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, if you're on a phone, you got to turn the chat off for 1 second. You don't lose your place, and it really is quick, but we all have to be reminded for that thumbs up, but it does help, so I appreciate it very
Yeah.
much.
Oh, that's great. 24 thumbs up already. Great,
That
guys.
is great. And 1 thumbs down from an hour and a half before we started.
For the culture, yeah. Gene Fever in the house. How you doing? Oh,
Yeah, we're going to lose everything.
yeah.
There's a little bit of wind. Hopefully that's not interfering with everything too much.
Probably good for our phones. It's amazing how fast we lost the sun. That's great. That's good for our phones anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, what was that?
It's nice to be out in the fresh air, though, too.
Right. I should check on that website and see what they're talking about. On there. I
These
wonder if I
guys
can find
have, see, it's weird, this gimbal. I'm still getting used to my gimbal. I'm going to do a review of it soon so you guys can see. It's not a very expensive or complicated one, but it definitely does the job and I like it. So if you can see, there's a patio behind us, and that's the general patio they would usually have. They've been permitted to open up into their parking lot now so that we can have a big extended patio, and you can see the distance between everybody's great. I'm sure it's going to get busy a little bit later. We're really early, but that patio up there is already looking pretty packed and slammed. So
Oh, they got their application right here. I'll just see if it actually works. It seems that it's going to be that simple to make a reservation online.
yeah.
As long as I'd say, as long as you know, like.
Well, by what we're looking at now, and when we look across the street, I don't see.
Yeah, it's not
doesn't look
really slammed.
jamming.
Yeah, I can even do this a half hour before, and I'm sure we're fine. It doesn't make a difference.
Probably.
Or I can set up at least 45 minutes. So whatever. We'll just I'll leave it at that, and I'm sure we're fine.
Yeah.
We'll do it last minute. We never know what's going to happen, right? So kind of last minute. Half hour, 45 minutes. That's it. I'm starving.
Oh, we both, yeah.
Starving.
We did have breakfast a little bit late, but we were on the way to a quick job site today, and then now we didn't eat after that.
Raven, you can hit the like button again. All right. No, don't hit the like button. It might take the like away.
Thank you.
Sharpie's Adventure, thanks for popping in here, brother.
Sharpies, thanks for coming in. It's me, Wanston. Yes, honey. Thanks for coming in and supporting again. Thank you very much, Jaden. You always support everything that I do, both on Twitter as well as on YouTube. So thank you for that.
This is great. This is actually the, I think this is the first time that I've been able to join you on your live stream. This is the first,
Probably.
yeah, the first time on your, I think, on your live stream, period, yeah.
Probably.
That's right, yeah. I've been in the chat before, but this is the first time actually on video with you, so.
This is Jeff. So when some of you have followed me for a little while on both my channel and Tuber Chat, and I tell stories all the time about how I'm a professional channel manager. That's how I started on YouTube. It started with Jeff's channel. So I managed several channels for a few people and this and that. But Jeff has the biggest one with well over 7,000 subscribers now. He'll hit 10 by the end of the year. We're betting right now that it'll be before December, but he's doing just fine. And but he now has 3 channels. But this is Jeff, who I talk about when I tell those stories all the time. So I work with him 3 days a week. He runs a construction company. We work outdoors Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. He runs it full time. He works 7 days a week on that. And then I do Tuber Chat and the other stuff on the weekends. But we're together all the time. But we said when we started, we wanted to be careful about not just being all over each other's channels all the time, because we want variety and this and that. But it is a good idea that finally we're out, you know, and now the channels are established and everything's moving, and we've got other YouTubers in the house too. Sharpie's Adventures is new to everybody in my stream, but he's got a channel going on. Is R7 doing his own or no?
No, I don't believe so. Maybe we can get our Raven to do some YouTube eventually, but
we fight over Raven's name. So you see in the chat, he spells it R7, Raven, and I believe that's how he wanted it originally to be, but it looks so similar to Raven. I think that took on a nickname, if I understand the story straight. Yeah. But he's also a dynamic personality, and I enjoy hanging out in different live streams with him. So we'll see if he ends up doing his own channel and doing his own live streams. We do a lot of StreamYard. They do a lot of StreamYard, in which occasionally I participate.
Kevin and I'm just trying to see if I'm sending a message to Noki, see if she wants to pop in here. Sharpies is in here too. I just gave Noki the channel link if she wants to come in the chat and say hi. I don't know if she's around, but I just left her a message right now. Perfect. Yeah, that's awesome that she sent you the autographed picture there, Sharpies. That's really nice of her.
Oh, she
that's
did?
Great. Yeah.
I should have asked, because I remembered that. Yeah.
Sharpies won a little online competition, and that was the winner. One of my friends is she's a double mom. She's had children, and she wanted to show that it's very possible, even after having children, to get in the best shape of your life. And she went into amateur competition, and now she's she won her she got her pro card. Right? Yeah, she got her pro card. She won 2 or 3 competitions. She's got her pro bodybuilding championship card. And so now she's the next competition would be pro. So good for her.
And she did a live stream with Jeff where she came in and was talking and did a few other things. And yeah, there was a bit of a story there about getting Sharpie's Adventure a signed poster. But it's nice that she came through. That's great when people do that, you know. Wanston, I'm always good. Living the dream, as you can see.
Thailand Mick, yeah.
Oh, Thailand Mick, thanks for coming in. Thailand Mick also has a channel. So we're hoping to see him on Tuber Chat this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. I'm off Sunday because we're going to have, my family will be doing my son's birthday, Kristen's birthday, and Father's Day and Mother's Day. It will be an extravaganza blowout for the history books. But yeah, there will be no live stream that day.
Beautiful. Extra thirsty today. Perfect.
Doing great. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we, oh, there we go. And we will mention that everything is good. The water and juice that we're consuming, you don't have to worry. We're not driving. So, there we go. None of us are driving.
Won't be any of that. I don't think we're gonna go too far with anything anyway, because we got to work tomorrow. Yeah. And they're not complicated jobs, but we are doing 2 jobs tomorrow. So it does require manual labor, and that also requires being up and alert, at least to a point.
Wow. There we go.
Good times, yeah. Thailand Mick, we in Tuber Chat, my other channel, I think it's very reasonable to say that somebody should be able to meet 10 or 20 new family members per day. 20 might be on the high end, but you could easily meet anywhere from 5 to 10 easily, I think, and aggressively, if you were there for the whole 2 or 3 hours, whatever it's going to be, it's possible to go even farther. I do it usually 4 days a week, be 3 days this week, but it really is turning into something else. And I've started receiving a lot of nice messages. We've got a friend, I hope he shows up today, I don't know if he can, but that people are being helped and we're watching their channels grow.
Rob Ford's popping in here. Awesome.
Rob Ford, to be honest with you, it's starting to get a little bit busier in here. People are like coming in, but behind me there, you see the patio. The patio that they have is packed already, and then as well, they've extended out into the parking lot as a lot of places are being permitted here in Southern Ontario, so that they can get extra business and try to make up for the losses of the last several months.
Where we're sitting, there should be cars driving right through our table to drop people off. We're right in the middle. This is awesome. That's really cool. Actually, how awesome, how close will you ever? When's the next time, once it's all over, can you ever sit here and have a drink? You can't.
Yeah, that
you
won't
can't,
happen.
right? So that's really great.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on this year that are once in a lifetime.
10-meter distance, yeah.
It looks like it. Yeah, they really went overboard.
I guess maybe they didn't need that, or they don't have that many tables, so you might as well space it out, right? Maybe you don't have the tables.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Maybe they don't have. They probably have more. They would have fold-up tables somewhere in the basement. If this filled up, I know Kevin, if he was a manager, he'd be like, wait right there, wait 30 seconds. Everybody grab a stop, drop, get the tables. I don't care. Get a tablecloth. You are not going anywhere.
We'd be going to the local park and picking up any picnic tables we could find.
That's right. I know some business, they'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry, because they don't want to carry it from the basement. They don't want to bring the table. No, I'm so sorry, we're so full. Please go somewhere else. No, stay here. You know what I mean? Can I get you a drink while you're standing waiting 30 seconds until we grab the table? Absolutely.
I like when you find somebody who's aggressive and understands, like, hey, how can I accommodate? When Jeff and I were working at one of the places downtown, I always forget this guy's name now, 'cause it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
But at Menage, when we had a restaurant in the basement, 4-star restaurant on King Street, and this guy came in and wanted to work and he wanted to promote. He said, I'll just stand outside and bring in people. And we're like, okay, well, we'll do it. We'll give you, whatever it is, right? And then somebody would come in and say like, well, can I get a chicken parmesan? And he'd be like, listen, it's not on the menu, but I'm going to get it for you. So he'd call over to the restaurant next door and he'd say, come out the back and bring me a chicken parmesan. Then he'd bring it over and say, listen, I'm just going to charge you our regular chicken dish. But that's the kind of attitude that I really like to see in a restaurant, especially when, you're fighting for your life right now, fighting for your business.
Yeah.
But you see it sometimes. These guys have been great with me. I called over a week ago just to make sure we were going to be able to get in here, and they've been very much accommodating to both of us. We sat over here in the corner because I know that when we're live, we tend to be a little bit loud when we're like speaking to the camera. We want to make sure you can hear us and everything, and we don't want to disturb all the other people, but we'd also like to give you a look at what's going on behind us as well. And you can see there's a lot of people enjoying themselves.
Yeah. And even if the tables were even closer, I don't even, like, we're talking normal, maybe a little bit normal than if it was just Kevin and I here, but I actually don't even think that we would be disturbing anybody. We're out and about, like, the noise from the road is a lot louder than what we're dealing with, so we're not offending anybody. They're actually quite happy.
The Positive Mukbanger, thanks for coming in. That's another supporter that now has been with me for several months as well. So thank you for that.
Yep.
Kristen was out filming today, so I don't know what more she's gonna have coming up, but we got she had been out with Kira. Kristen put out a video yesterday, and then she's got another one scheduled for next Wednesday already. The premiere's ready to go. So Bikadori TV, Chris, thank you very much again for another super chat. Thank you for that. That's $20. That means that we're
Cheers, sir.
Very much having a good time on you today, so thank you very much for that. It's not necessary, but absolutely appreciated, especially because you've done more of that already. So thank you for that.
Awesome, Chris. Good man. Very good man. Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Can't wait till you get your YouTube up and rolling. Chris loves food. His idea, I think, from what he was telling me, is he would love to have a channel with like all different types of food, places, and stuff like that. Can't wait. And we'll be filming the food when we meet in Thailand. So yes.
Oh, good times. Yeah.
Absolutely, Chris. Can't wait. I can't wait. Cheers. Cheers, sir.
Jeff's been to Thailand a couple of times. A lot of the content on his channel is from vacations, both in Thailand and other places. But he went for quite a while this year, and there's a few people who've crossed over and come to visit today to celebrate with us from Jeff's stream.
Drinks?
Do you?
Jeff's
I think
ready,
he's
but
okay.
I'll
I'm ready.
go half his pace.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks. Oh, okay. I think Mick wants to give me a call here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Mick, I just added you here, so now you can call. We can do I can do a call with you. There we go.
Oh, now, see, I was worried earlier. We were streaming on Jeff's channel doing some work, and his phone was overheating. Let me just have a quick look. No, it's fine. His phone was overheating, and we almost lost the stream like 3 times.
So much, yeah.
We had to run to the car and put in the air conditioning and all this stuff. And, it was a concern for today, and I said, hopefully we won't have that, but we've got a nice breeze, and it's cooled down a bit.
That's funny. No, I forgot. Chris is in the chat. He's like, cheers, don't call me sir. It's because I'm a little bit older than Chris. He's a couple years younger than me. So in Korea, you don't call someone younger than you sir. I think that's how it works, right? But it's hard to say. Thanks, brother. This is like it's almost like the way that we do it. Just be nice. But I could say thanks, bro. Bro, that's okay. Bro works. I forget sometimes words mean different things in different countries. Although, like, just being polite, thanks, sir, thank you, sir, thanks, bro. But in Korea, you don't. It's like an age respect thing. If I'm correct, anyway.
There you go.
Thanks.
So I can't call you sir.
No. Well, he's
You
clearly
can call
younger
me
than
sir.
me, but
Yeah,
I know. Jeez.
Good
times.
I finally, so for those of you who may have also noticed, I got a haircut finally. That was a long time. I was already like at the point of needing it when they said no more haircuts, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I should have done something about it, but I didn't. So in my other videos up until last week, you'll see like it started to look very, very different. I've never had hair as long as I had. I had hair like Rapunzel up until last week, and now that I finally got to one of the girls who does it all the time. I got 2 people who do it, but one of the girls, and I said to her as soon as she cut it, I said, hey, why there's so much gray now? The last time you cut it, it didn't do this, and now there's even more.
Yes. Oh man. Oh, cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. So if you're just joining in now, I ordered a Mad Love burger with jalapenos. It's got some jalapeno stuff on it, and Kevin ordered what did you order anyway?
I ordered what they call their Liverpool Beast Burger. So the place we're at is called Liverpool John's. It's like one of these Irish pub type places, but they have. I like when I see a hamburger that's got a fried egg on it. I always am attracted to that, and so they got that. But this thing's also got avocado on it, and bacon, mushrooms, cheese, onion, tomato, lettuce. It's like out of control. It should be quite a monstrous burger.
Yeah. Awesome.
We being told to shut down?
No.
Oh.
If Steve's in the chat, how you doing, brother? If you're watching, you're cracking a beer. Cheers, sir. Thank you, sir.
No, Jeff gave up the battle quite a while ago. Bobby Crush.
Welcome.
We gotta ask him if he's got if he's got tea towels from
tea towels. Yes.
I promise you, I know I say it all the time now. It's become like this thing, right? I promise you, I'm gonna go. I might do a stream the next stream that I do in Niagara Falls. I might do like I'm on the hunt for a souvenir, and I might go and look and get Bobby Crush a tea towel.
Yes, for sure.
They gotta have them somewhere.
Chris is excited. He can't wait to see the burgers. Oh, absolutely. We'll show you. Absolutely, man. Gray hair, yeah. I think I get gray hairs in my face though, unfortunately, Rob. Yeah.
I like, you know, when you're out, right, I tend to like a burger that's got a little bit of stuff on it. Same as like a pizza. Like a pizza, I load up with like at least 5 things because it feels more like a meal to me. But, you know, a burger, like I know there's better things I could eat, but I just feel like it. You know, sometimes you haven't had some things in a long time, and today that's going to hit the spot just great.
Yeah, the server said the burgers were really good, so I was kind of leaning towards the chicken sandwich, one of the chicken sandwiches, but he kind of sold me on the burger. So, and the jalapeno, of course, I like jalapeno, so burger it is. It's funny, I think the last 3 places that I've been doing, I've been having burgers. So, but you got to feel out the burgers in the place, right? So,
Sunset Thailand, thanks for coming in.
Kevin is sporting a proper Canada Day shirt. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I have women's kind of Canada shirt, but it doesn't fit me. So the only thing I got in red is this.
You should try.
I could try. It'd be a little bit tight on me, but I'm going to just wear this red one.
That's okay, as long as we're in Canadian colors. Yeah.
Yes.
But
yes.
I was walking through Walmart the other day, and they had these shirts. It was like $7.77 Canadian. It's like 5 something American,
Wow.
which is whatever. And
Wow,
I said,
wow,
okay,
wow.
well, this is my excuse to have something. I'm only going to wear it one day
Yes.
a year anyway, so this is now my new Canada Day shirt. So we'll see in 364 days if I can break it out again. A lot of activity around. A lot of people roller skating. Jeff and I have seen an unreasonable number of scooters these days. Or today,
lots.
rather.
Yeah, lots anyway. Yeah.
But it's just gorgeous weather. I mean, it has been for weeks. We've seen barely any rain
it's only,
anywhere around us.
6:20. I imagine people are even going to still file in. I mean, not many people except us were working today. I mean, there's a few people working, but we're the only fools working today. But you know, I imagine places are. Maybe it's not as busy as I thought it would be, but there's quite steady. There's like off to the side of the camera, there is a lot of people parking, and there's literally there's a few spots left right directly behind the building, but there is a lot of people still filing in here. So
Still getting used to this gimbal.
I mean, more than half the tables are taken. So you know, I think there's more people still coming in. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Hold on one sec. Kevin will get it right back. Auto rotation. There we go. Sometimes that happens. Yep.
Like I said, still getting used to the gimbal. I'll get it.
Gimbals are amazing, especially, not necessarily you guys wouldn't notice it right now, but when you're walking, and when Kevin does his streams in Niagara Falls, the last stream, if you haven't seen that, check that out, when he was checking out all over the falls of Lundy's Lane, ran into a bunch of people, and he had a great time and introduced himself, gave us some cards, and the quality of the camera, that's like, the shakiness is gone because of the gimbal. Like I love my gimbal, and Kevin loves his gimbal. I need to probably get another gimbal too as a backup when I work.
Well, I'm lucky. This one here, so I bought a DJI, the new one, the 3. I forget what they call it. Osmo 3. And it has a Bluetooth problem. So the Bluetooth wouldn't hook up, and I use an iPhone SE. It's fairly old. I'm going to upgrade soon, but it's an original iPhone SE, so I don't know, 4 or 5 years or whatever it is. But it shoots 4K 30 when I'm filming videos, and it's just fine. Jeff has videos on his channel now that have 200,000 views, and they were filmed with the iPhone that I'm using right now.
I think 250,000, quarter million views now.
There you go.
Yep.
So on this phone, anyway. So I bought that DJI, and it didn't work, and I took it back. I bought it at Best Buy, but I took it back, and the guy was like, "Oh, it's a Bluetooth issue, and they know about it." I said, "Okay, well that's kind of ridiculous to me." So they took it back.
Maybe these are
with
the
no
placemats we're supposed to eat on. Is that what
I
it
don't
is?
think so.
I think they throw them away. They do throw these away.
Well, they have to now.
Yeah.
I've
So
already
actually,
destroyed mine.
I was gonna move it out of the way, but I think we can eat right on the menu.
I mangled mine.
Yeah.
Then anyway, I took that thing back, and I bought this other gimbal that I'm using right now, which is called a IQ Motion. It's probably a Best Buy exclusive. When you look on Amazon, and you know, when I do a review of it, I'll put links and all that stuff, of course. There are other ones that are exactly the same. You know, they probably get these things on Alibaba and slap their name on it, but it does almost perfectly. now we got this collection of gimbals going around because Jeff's got a Smooth, which is an independent that makes like it's a really high quality feeling piece of equipment actually. And then Kristen, I just gave her a Zhiyun 4. And then she also gave me, it's ironic because that was Kira's idea, that was her daughter's idea, but so we gave her that Zhiyun 4, but then as well she for Father's Day gave me a GoPro gimbal, which I unboxed the other day. So I did the unboxing part of a video, but I have to use it for a couple weeks and do a review, and then I'll show everybody. So it's good that we've got this little collection of stuff, because as people are thinking about buying stuff, you can make really informed decisions, because we're telling you, I'm saying that we're using the stuff to film right now. You see us using it, so you don't really have that much of a question as to whether it's going to be good or not. Anyway, I love that stuff. I'm thinking about doing another channel just for tech reviews, and I'm thinking about doing another channel just for Niagara Falls, because that has been fun. Yeah, Bobby Crush knows, yeah. Well, it's like when the gym's open, I never miss a day.
Of course.
So thank you guys. Zelda Master John again, thank you for hanging out.
Good times.
I'm not sure, Jaden, if I'm going to get the community tab. The last time I got it, when I got it on my personal channel, I think it took 5 days. It was almost a week. And Google's like understaffed right now, so I'm not expecting them to rush. And I'm not worried about it. It'll come when it comes, but it's very possible. I check every morning. Now the Tuber Chat has over 1,000 subscribers. So as soon as I get it, I'm going to start taking advantage of it.
Can I make the food last when it comes? I have to. It's going to be one of two meals. I'm going to have another meal at the next place.
We probably both will. We're starving. But we, yeah, that's one thing. Like, I want to enjoy the food, even though we're so hungry.
Yeah. Probably a good thing that I'm not going to overeat. When I first got here, I'm thinking to Kevin. I'm like, Kevin, I see the starters. I'm like, oh, we need quesadillas. We need nachos. We need food. And I'm like, oh, but then if I go to the next place, because if I go to the next place just to have a couple of drinks, it's like I'm just sitting there just having it. I'm like, I got to spend a little more money if I go to if I'm assuming I'm going to leave to the next place, which is probably right across the street, which is great. But I should order some food, so I'm not going to stuff myself here. Which actually makes sense.
A reasonably sized meal, no appetizers, none of that. Because we can go over there. You can always have more. You can always like go and get more food, or like sometimes we think about that when we're out. Like, what should we eat? And it's like, okay, it's not that you want to. Sometimes it's saving money. Like, let's go home and eat something reasonable. If there's ice cream in the fridge and that kind of stuff. But otherwise, you can always add.
Yeah,
you can't take away. When when I go out, I feel obligated to finish everything, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to stop eating when you're.
You want to. Yeah, you don't want to feel full. Now we all do it. We're all guilty of doing it once in a while. But Kevin, do you have a barbecue back in Niagara there, or do you?
We do, but we haven't used it. We've been talking about that lately, but it actually sat probably all last summer, and it sat for 2 winters. So. We got to open it up and see the shape of it now. And if it's in bad shape, we're thinking about getting another one. And one of the reasons is just so unbelievably hot. We live in an apartment right now, and the apartment complex insists, it's a very nice place, but it is an apartment. They insist that you have to have small air conditioners. So we have both. Like, we're lucky, we have one of the ones that it has the hose and you put in the window and all that, and we also have a window air conditioner which we bought last year or whenever it was. They said you can't use those now, so we have to use these smaller ones. That's fine, but it doesn't have the BTU to get through the whole apartment. So anyway, it's not that bad, and it does the job. But when you start turning on the oven and cooking on the stove and everything else, it can really heat the apartment.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Wow. We will show you, of course, our food before we dig in there.
This is out of control. So we will give you a very good detailed look. Why do I keep losing this every time I pick it up?
Mine does that sometimes. That's okay.
I'll get this back in a second, guys.
There we go.
I have to do it twice always. It's because I've got it.
There's the.
I've got it off balance. That's why. Let me.
Yeah, you can.
All right, you guys are set.
Thank you very much for this.
Thank you so much.
There's
Wow, you
Jeff's.
got egg on yours, bro.
I told you, guy.
That's wicked. Jalapenos. Oh.
Which burger did you get again? You got
I
this,
got
the Mad Love
Mad
burger.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is that something
A
else?
bite. Yep.
Wow.
Avocado on it.
You take an Instagram picture
Chris, are
too?
you watching, Chris? I hope you're watching, Chris. This is
And
all
then-
you. You love this.
Sweet potato fries. And what'd they give you with that? That Chipotle or something?
Sweet potato fries. Oh, wow.
I just got
There's a bit of
regular
bite.
fries because I wanted them. I know I can eat Jeff's sweet potato fries if I want. There's avocado on this, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, and then there's onion. There's fried onions, I think, and bacon under that fried egg. I do love.
This is good. You got to try these fries, bro.
egg. Might have to eat one. So there you go.
Chris, this is good if you're still in the chat, brother.
Oh, he's just looking right now, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Let me look at Jeff's for a quick second here,
So good, so good.
and then hopefully I can calm.
Oh, yeah, Chris is watching. Of course Chris is watching. Oh, there we go. Shook it again. That's okay.
I
One
wish I
sec, guys.
didn't do that.
I wonder why it's doing that, yeah.
It's because I got the phone out because I should be putting the charger in.
Zelda Master, how you doing? Thanks, brother.
Oh, there goes my battery warning already.
On the phone, plug her in, yep. Oh, I like your gimbal because you got room to,
I slid it out.
Lots of room, yeah.
See how I slid that?
that wouldn't be why it's doing it, is it? But your phone's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that heavy, right?
No, it's not that heavy, but because it's unweighted. Forgive me, everybody. I
Oh,
don't know what this looks
Are you
like.
gonna film putting it together?
See, it just did it again.
Instead of me, you're crying. Oh yeah, no worries, brother. No, no worries, no worries. Film putting it together. Oh, you mean? Oh, they want to see.
Come on now.
They want to see you put the burger together. Yes, they want to see that. Yes, we will. Kevin will do it. Don't worry. One sec.
I'll try to do it.
Yeah. I think it's just very sensitive right now. With
Now
the,
it should be
It should be
better
okay now. Yeah.
It's because I put the thing in unbalanced.
Enjoy it instead of me, brothers. You're crying. Yeah.
When I do the
They want to see you
review,
put the thing on. Yeah.
when I do the review, I'll show you.
All right.
So-
We're gonna fold our things over so you guys can see.
Okay, don't let me hit the wrong button here.
Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna put it together, and they want to see how big it is. Oh
Okay, give me
man,
one of your fries first.
do it. It's pretty good, eh? Actually, their fries are really good.
Oh, I can't put this together. Look at the size of this.
I know. Oh, look at that. Oh, guys, what the heck, man?
My hands
Look
all
at that.
over.
There's my hand. There's the burger. Look at that. I can't get my mouth around that. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm losing avocado already.
I think I gotta press that. Wow, what a burger. That's crazy.
Oh,
I should be
no.
taking a picture of that.
Oh, I
guess
lost
for
it all.
Instagram.
Look, you can't see.
I should take a picture for Instagram for that. I think I'm gonna take an Instagram picture. Okay, I'm doing Instagram.
That's a two-hander.
I'm doing Instagram, guys.
My goodness. Holy cow. I don't care
Oh,
if
he's
I
dripping.
drip all,
Oh, now
I'm
you're
gonna drip
dripping all
everywhere.
over. Oh boy, here we go.
I got egg yolk all over my fries and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not going to be...
This is good times.
You do not have
damn.
a lot of finesse eating this, that's for sure.
All right, I'm posting this on
Okay, I
Instagram.
got to smash this down, though.
Guys, I just posted on Instagram.
Only way I can eat that.
There we go. I posted it. This is going to be crazy. Oh, we better get the napkins ready because I think we will need.
Now, so far, the food looks delicious. The service has been great.
Yes.
They've been very accommodating to us.
Very,
But
very.
I think we're going to have a talk about the number of napkins that come
Oh,
with
yeah.
burgers like this.
That's fine. Yeah, I know. Sometimes we're gonna.
They just
Totally
should've
need
just
it, totally
brought
need
us
it.
our own case of holy. I can't even eat this. This might be the biggest
Oh,
burger
man. I don't think
I've ever eaten in my life.
I can't get my mouth. I can't. Look, my mouth doesn't even go like that. I have to eat the bottom top.
For sure, I'm losing it all. For those of you who
I
follow
can't
me
even do it.
and usually see me in a more professional environment, please accept my apology in advance.
Oh my god. I'm losing avocado.
Losing
Oh my God.
avocado, losing tomato.
This is delicious, actually. This is really good. This is last weekend I streamed from downtown, and their burgers were good. This burger is better than those two places I streamed at. Just saying.
Wow.
This is really good, eh?
It is. It's delicious, but you
gotta
saw
press it
those
down.
ingredients.
Oh
Like,
my God.
it's a healthy slice of tomato. It's a healthy bunch of avocado that they sliced on there too.
So delicious. I'm gonna
Pick
give this
all the
like a
pieces
9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. I don't even know. It could be a 10 out
It
of
might
10.
be a
but
10, yeah. Wow.
so good, so good. What do you guys think?
The only thing that could have made that
Eating
better.
by, eating by my senses of human, yes.
Mm.
And the sweet potato fries. Oh, would you like some fries?
Those are your fries, bro. I can't touch those fries.
Here, let's do airplane.
Nope. Nope.
Check out Kevin's other video. Kevin, of course, is flying airplanes and all that fun stuff.
We're talking about getting Jeff flying soon too.
I can't wait to fly. I can't wait to fly an airplane.
Holy smokes. Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. I've never eaten like this. This is.
Oh, this burger's so good, eh?
I'm wearing
The only
it.
thing, his is going to be a little more juicier because of he's got an egg on yours. Oh, you got more of me than you on the camera, brother. This is your.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
This is your stream, sir. I can't be on your stream.
Wow.
So good. This is a really good burger. Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually happy.
Oh, this is.
How was it, guys?
This
This
is.
is amazing.
This is
Amazing.
one of
Yeah.
the best burgers I've ever had. But
I'm not kidding, yeah.
it might be the biggest one.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even eat this.
I
I'm
love
wearing
that.
it.
Love it.
I know, right? It's
You
like
don't-
if you come in for a burger, you don't have to buy another one. It's
Is that
perfect.
a control?
Yeah.
Can I ask
Yeah.
you for a favor though? Just
Anything.
when you come back, a handful of napkins,
Napkins?
though, because
Yeah.
we're dripping
No
it
problem.
everywhere. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. So good.
Oh wow.
This is very good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. We're doing good. We're taking our time. We're not wolfing it down either.
Cousin is watching. Yep. Oh, so good. So good.
You know what I noticed in the live streams too?
Yeah.
That I gotta pay attention to.
Yes.
I eat, finish chewing, and not talk with your
Yeah,
mouth full.
I try- yeah.
I watched myself in a stream the other day, and I was talking with my mouth full the whole time. And I'm like, what am I doing? This
I think
for?
I was doing it too a little bit.
I don't think I do that all the time. I hope not. But well, you got peppers on there too, eh?
Peppers, jalapeno.
There's onions everywhere.
Yeah.
All over my fries. There's egg yolk all over my fries now.
Oh, yes. Chris, do you eat spice in Korea? You must eat spicy food, right? Because some of the Korean dishes are spicy. I love spice. I can eat spicy.
Wow.
What's this place called? Liverpool John's.
Liverpool John's probably has like a dual play on words for them because the street that this connects on is called Liverpool.
Wow. Yes, yeah, look. Look how big it is. It's so big.
I think this is the largest
It is,
burger
it
I've
is.
ever eaten.
It's actually larger than even Jack Astor's. And Jack Astor's has great burgers, but this is amazing. Yeah, very good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
very
Thank you, brother. Yep. Very nice of him.
Now, what we're eating, and we're going on and on about it. We've never been here before. We drive by it all the time.
Yeah.
But see, there I go again, talking with my mouth full. That's what I'm talking about.
It's okay. Excuse us if we're talking with our mouth full.
Pardon me, please. We wanted to go, or I wanted to go to an independent place. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One is we all know the state of the world. I like to do the smallest little part to try to get these places back on their feet and this and that. It's been a long time, not just for the businesses, but for the staff working as well. So come to an
Yeah.
independent because they need it more than the franchises do, in my opinion. But the other reason, like the benefit that you get from that, these places have no choice but to survive solely on their product and their service. So they can't have garbage food or they're just not going to survive. So we knew, or I kind of figured, we are probably going to have great food if we come here, and they're probably going to be happy to have us and everything else. I called one other place and said, "Oh, we want to come," and this and that. They didn't care. When I called this place and I said, not obnoxiously, but I was like, "Hey, listen, we're going to do live on YouTube and this and that," because I'd rather know if they're going to have a problem with it first. Of course, these guys are like, "Oh yeah, absolutely, come, welcome, and we'll put you anywhere you want." They had a table basically ready for us already. They already knew we'd be looking to have somebody who was comfortable being on camera with us. Yeah. We don't want to ever make anybody uncomfortable or anything like that. Just pardon me while I look to the side here.
Thanks, Jaden, for... Jaden says he saw the post that I just posted on Instagram.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Jaden. Yep. Me, Bram, internet. Yes, and it's got internet too, but we're just using our... Kevin's using his Wi-Fi. We're both using Wi-Fi, right? SIM card, sorry.
All places, Jeff's the SIM card master. All places have Wi-Fi like for you, right? Unlimited.
Yeah.
But we couldn't hook up right away, and I don't want to get into a whole headache over it because a lot of these places, like, they haven't had to deal with this for a long time.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just be patient and save care. So we'll just run off data for today because we can. If it was an issue, then whatever. But we're fine for today.
Totally good. Is it that type of thing there, over there?
Probably. Am I losing half my food? I don't want to lose my food.
I could have showed that car, but the car already drove by. That was a nice little, what is little tie? I forgot, I don't know, Mini Coopers, those little cars.
Oh, yeah. One of the things I like about walking around Niagara Falls, there's tons of really, really nice cars down there. A lot of motorcycles. I don't care about motorcycles as much as everybody, but
Rob's asking how much the burgers are.
Jeff's is $14.99 Canadian. Mine is $16.99 Canadian, which is about on par with what you'd expect from places like this. Yeah. So, that's reasonable, right? It was $15 a plate like 5 years ago, or even almost 10 years ago was almost reasonable for a place like this. So now that it's a little bit higher, getting towards 17, 18, it kind of makes sense. But we're both ecstatic with our food. It's 100% worth every penny so far.
What you see is in the house. Hey, you got a couple of new people just popping in here late.
Thank you very much for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yep.
It feels really, really good to be out and just chilling and enjoying some fresh air and a decent meal. I basically eat like a king anyway because Kristen's a fantastic cook and I love everything she does, but still it's nice to be out and have a meal like this and just chill and all that.
Absolutely. Oh, it's so good. This burger is probably one of the best burgers I've had in a long time.
Is your cousin gonna come over here and talk to us?
Oh, no, I don't know what he's doing. Is he waiting? I don't know, he's got a phone on him, so.
That's interesting. Way behind.
Yep.
I'm always behind.
It's okay, yeah.
Jeff does a much better job than me of staying up to date. So for the first time, you guys are watching a live stream where I'm not talking constantly for 2 or 3 straight hours.
Oh yeah. How's my power bank doing? It's better than I thought. I got 84% power bank, and I got 90% battery. Not bad.
Shen Zen Zen is here. Thank you for coming in. KC, thanks for coming in. Internet Monster, thanks for coming in. Sam Rogers, thanks for coming by.
what's for dessert?
Ariel Williams. Thank you all you guys who've come over from Jeff's channel as well. We were streaming on Jeff's channel earlier today.
Thanks,
and
guys.
I know there's quite a few people here that have come over that are regularly in Jeff's live streams and stuff. So I appreciate that. Ariel, excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. Ariel Williams, thank you for coming in. Rob Ford Dessert, not here, because what we're gonna do is in a little while, we'll, when we're done and comfortable and happy and everything, we will head to another location, probably right across the street from here, which is actually a popular franchise, but we will go over there. And when we're there, we might see what they have. And if we're still hungry, we'll have something over there, but we want to spread it out.
Yeah.
This is a monster meal.
I'm almost done. Kevin still got his food.
Well, as much
he's
as I said
talking,
I'm
yeah.
not talking, yeah, I guess I am, right? 100 at Best Buy. Yeah. Yeah. They give you
Someone's just asking, yeah. Oh, there you go. Rob Ford's asking what's for dessert.
Yeah. Nope, I was saying we'll go, we'll see across the street.
Maybe the next place, yeah.
Because they'll have great food too. Like, so of
Boxers
course,
has good food, yeah.
Of course, the popular franchises do have good food. It's interesting because I go on about this all the time too. When Kristen and I have been out in Niagara Falls, we find when we go to the franchises, we have a subpar experience. When we go to the independents, it's always good, with the exception of Chuck's. Chuck's in Niagara was perfect, what you'd expect. But when we go to the franchises outside, like in Fort Erie or St. Catharines, something like that, then it's been fine. Not that we've been to a million, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. KC's asking, Jeff, can you do one more burger? I go, yeah, I actually could.
Oh,
I can do one over there, no problem.
And Jeff can eat enough food for 3 people.
I'm already done. I'm done. I just got like 3 fries left.
I did say I didn't want to wolf it down, so at least we're enjoying it.
I'm ready for another burger. Next thing, a little small break right now though.
Is this going to replace Chuck's as our go-to place?
This is actually really good, and the cost is actually really good. Other restaurants in the surrounding area, don't want to really single them out, but they're great restaurants, but their prices have gone up. So it's not too difficult to see the menu prices of like $20, $22, $24 a burger. But this is really, really good. I can't emphasize that enough. It's really good. For the value, the price, absolutely. Totally worth it.
All right, everything all over the place here.
Wet naps. Comes with wet naps too. There we go. There you go.
At least they knew that.
Oh yeah.
There's so many ingredients on this burger, I could make a meal out of everything I lost.
Oh, there we go.
Weird, the birds aren't bugging us either, eh?
Oh, yours is totally different than mine. I'm so curious at, reason why I'm curious at Kevin's phone is because now Kevin has an iPhone, so therefore the YouTube app would be a little bit different. I see a few things that I don't see on mine. So it's like yours went already over the hour. You got 63. Yours is counting in minutes. Mine would have went to 1 hour and 3 minutes right now.
Oh.
Just little tiny tweaks and little tiny things that are different, but interesting. Anyway, between iPhone and Android. Try that. Yeah, it's windy. There we go. That should be good. That was delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
See, I wonder all the time about this stuff, if it's appropriate to walk around and like ask a couple of people if they want to be in the stream or like, hey, this is what
Oh
we're
yeah,
doing
you
and
could.
this
You
and
can
that.
always do that. Yeah, I just don't.
I don't know.
I just kind of look around. If they're eating, no. But if they're chilling,
I kind of
it's,
hate the idea of disturbing people while they're like.
The good thing
they're
is if you
doing
have 2 people, you could have one person go and do it and just say, hey, yada yada yada, instead of just going with the camera, right? You could always do that. Yeah, you could always do that. Yeah. Kevin's phone works, Jeff. Yeah, it does. Yeah, for sure it does.
Well, we're not going to lose the stream today because
Yeah.
not from overheating probably, because things have really cooled down. First of all, there's no sun, so the
Yeah.
direction of the sun goes behind the building as
Yeah.
it sets, and that's why we're sitting at the table that we're sitting at. We noticed as soon as we got here there was a little bit of sun, but we knew that it was going to fall behind the building, so we said let's go over here so we don't have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, only outside eating. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Oh, stretch my feet out. Oh.
I walked by a place in Niagara Falls the other day that they had people eating, and it's kind of like indoors, but they had big doors, like, some restaurants have garage doors that open, and they had that. And I was like, I don't know if that's supposed to be classified as a patio, but it was interesting that they did it. I don't know whether that was supposed to or not, but the rule's supposed to be, as far as I understand, that you could be out on a patio and you can have umbrellas for shade.
Yeah.
Copper Street Treasures, thanks for coming in. That was interesting what you were going around yesterday. I hopped in a live stream from Copper Street Treasures last night, and she was going through, there was a shopping center, if I understand right, that had been there like for 30 years, or I don't know how long it was, that was shutting down. So they were having like we're leaving festival of sorts, and she was walking around. There was a lot of I don't know, I don't want to just say hot rods, but a lot of done up cars, older cars, things like that. The reason why I was drawn to it for a second is because in Niagara Falls there's lots and lots of nice cars. There's like a whole community of people who've done up like all these old cars, and they regularly meet, and I think it's Tuesday nights in Niagara, and I gotta find out if that's picked up again. But I know for people who are like really into older cars or done up cars, stuff like that, it's interesting to see. But they had like a big parking lot party. They had DJs playing, and they had a truck. If I saw what I saw, they had a big 18-wheeler truck, and the whole side of the truck was an LED panel.
Wow.
That was interesting. But anyway, I enjoyed it. You did a great job walking around showing everything. That's a video everybody could go back and watch from the Copper Street Treasures.
Yeah. Rob Ford's asking, in the wintertime, what are they going to do in the wintertime with the patios and stuff? I say, in the wintertime, you actually can go into the patio, and they have heaters and everything's good. They'll shovel off the snow and all that. I mean, you're out there in a coat, but it's actually quite comfy. Some of these patio places, the patios are open all the time. Not all of them, but some of them really do have heated patios, and people prefer to be on the patio still, even in the wintertime.
My guess is that they'll
this year will be. Yeah.
They'll have opened everything up by then.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah.
Unless we're on round 2 by then.
Yeah.
You know what's one thing I really like about service in restaurants? When your server, waiter, waitress, whatever you want to say, comes over, so they come and they give you what you want, and that's great, and then they ask about 5 minutes later, hey, how is everything? Because they got to check when you start eating your food, like, is everything the way you want it? And you say yes. And then they leave you alone.
Yeah.
And they're not on you and hounding you.
Yeah. They'll come by and just take a visual to see if you need a drink or something. That's great. Yeah.
The first night that I tell this story all the time, we went to Milestones in Niagara Falls. I went out for dinner with Kristen. We're supposed to go out for like coffee or something like that, but it got a little late in the day, so we ended up going for dinner. Pardon me, luckily.
How was it, guys?
Amazing.
Great.
Amazing.
Right.
This is absolutely
Happy.
crazy.
I'm still working though, of course, yeah.
Alright. Don't feel any pressure to finish it.
Yeah, sure. I'll do another one for sure. Yeah. Thank you.
We went to that Milestones, and it was, the restaurant was empty at the time that we went. It was probably a weekday. I feel bad, I don't remember the exact day of the week, but the guy would not leave us alone. He came over like it felt like every 5 minutes,
Too much
asking
service.
questions
Yeah.
and trying to talk to us. Like, dude, we're having a conversation here.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be rude. I'm friendly as anybody else. Yes, I like to talk to people and this and that. But in that moment, I haven't seen Kristen in 20 years or something like this.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit focused, not to mention probably a little bit nervous, if you want to call it that or whatever. Dude, can I...
Yeah. It'd be bad if you were on a first date. That would be like...
But it almost was. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't, because when I started seeing Kristen, that was just... We decided to go and have... we were going to meet up for coffee, like I said, or something like that. It turned into dinner, but it was just to catch up. Hey, how are you? You know, I looked you up. You look a little like normal, so maybe we'll have a good time like hanging out for a minute and this and that.
Yep.
That turned into the beginning of, you know, we started to see each other, you know, once or twice a week for the next few weeks, and a month later we're, you know, dating. But so regardless that it wasn't officially meant to be a date that day, I'm just saying, this guy's great because he's coming over the perfect number of times. And Jeff and I have both worked in restaurants too, so it's, I wish not to notice it, but I notice. So it makes me even happier here.
Yeah, oh yeah, Casey, agree. Yeah, for sure it is, yeah.
The weather's been gorgeous, Copper Strait Treasures. So we're in Pickering, Ontario, which is the next city over from Toronto. You don't see a break between Toronto and Pickering. A lot of the cities around Toronto are like a lot of major metropolitan suburbs where they're all interconnected. You can't tell the difference. The buildings are still 20 stories high and everything else. So we're over here and the weather's been spectacular. We've only had the tiniest bit of rain in southern Ontario over the last few weeks, but it's been about somewhere between 25 and 30 degrees almost every single day, and pretty much not cloudy. We're seeing a few clouds right now, but I'm almost welcoming them because it was so hot earlier. We're at the perfect temperature right now.
Yeah.
We could almost even work in this. It's not like, you know, we're not going to be overly hot right now.
Cara Gwen, have a great day. Cara Gwen.
Matthew, thanks for coming in. Kara, thank you for coming in.
Oh, Lucky Luke.
Forgive me if I never do a good... it's rude for me to say. I don't mean to be rude. I always do a bad job of catching up with the chat. Jeff does a better job than me, so I'm kind of relying on him to be on it, right? But forgive me if I haven't welcomed you in as you've come in, because I get wrapped up in my stories. Those of you who already know me know I love to talk and go on for hours on end.
Oh, that's awesome. 36 thumbs up. That's great, guys.
Yeah, if you haven't already, I'd love it if you would give a thumbs up. We always have to be reminded on a phone because you've got to turn the chat off. Like, well, you can't maybe see what I'm going to do, but you gotta turn it off and then give the like somehow, and then you
enter
turn it back
in
on.
the chat.
It just takes a second, but even I have to be reminded, especially when I'm on a phone. But it does help.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How are we doing for time? I'm not paying attention.
Oh, 2 minutes to 7. Lots of time. Lots of time, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I won't even finish the fries. So for those of you who saw the meal that was put in front of us, they were full plates. This might be the biggest burger I've ever had. I'm not going to get through the
hurry,
the fries.
Rob Forster, hurry up and stop talking and enjoy your food, brother. He's actually almost done. He's got a few fries. He's got maybe three bites of the burger.
You know, I ate the whole burger and didn't realize it was double patties.
Oh, frig. Were you guys eating Lucky Luke? We just finished eating massive burgers. We couldn't even get our mouth around it. He had an egg on his, but it was actually one of the best burgers we've had in a while. It was really good.
This is one of the best burgers I've ever had.
We will be coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was really looking forward to that. That hit the spot exactly the way that I wanted it to.
Oh, was there a 45-minute wait today? No, we got seated immediately. Immediately, yeah.
I made a reservation though, and they're not packed here. They've got like 5-6 tables available already.
Yeah.
So what I was going to get into that earlier. I imagine what's happening today, because it's Canada Day, is a lot of people will rush from towns like this into Toronto to go to the bigger parties and the more packed places. I, at this point, would rather be somewhere where I can be comfortable. Sure, it's nice when it's busy, but not when you have to wait for tables and, you know, everybody's talking over each other and stuff like that. This place is way spaced out. It's exactly what I wished for, so it's perfect. But I called a week ago to make sure, and they treated us perfectly.
How can they make money with only a few tables? There's actually quite a bit of tables. Now, the patio is up over there, but the parking lot, they've got like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 11 or 12 tables down here. And then there's like 1, 2, 3, there's got to be at least 12 tables or more up there.
Corner.
Oh, and around the corner. Oh yeah, there's quite the amount of tables, yeah.
Yeah, they're probably doing okay. I always think the places could do better, you know, like you'll have...
What is Canada Day? Oh,
if a restaurant's not lined up.
What is Canada Day and what's the history behind it? Well, that is the birth of Canada. I guess the day that the country was
became its own country.
Became its own country. Yeah, that's I was going to say. 100 and something years old.
1867, so it was 153 or something like that.
Sounds about right, yeah.
We saw a lot of Canada 150 logos just a couple of years ago. So
yeah. Oh yes, that was a yummy meal. So yummy. Jaden says it's 6 p.m. in Minnesota. What time is it for you guys?
We're at
7.
We're one hour ahead.
Oh.
It's weird to think when you look around, especially when you see like the bigger metropolitan areas, the stuff that's been built in only a couple hundred years. We joke about things like, oh, the government will put in a highway project that's supposed to take 10 years or 5 years and it takes 15 or 20. But the rapid pace of the stuff that's been built and the technology that's changed, even in only 200 or 300 years. I did it.
Wow, that was amazing. Yeah, he finished it. What about those fries there, sir?
No, that's not happening.
I finished. You got to eat your fries,
Those
bro.
are your fries, bro. I bought those for you.
Yeah, but they came on your plate. Havard, how you doing, brother?
My Harvard, thanks for coming in. My hamburger here had about an extra pound worth of ingredients on it that have all fallen all over the place between mushrooms and egg and tomato and lettuce and everything else.
Yeah.
That thing was something else.
Havard and Rich in the chat. It's awesome, guys.
And they did.
Yes.
It was fresh nuts.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good times. What did you guys have for dinner? Did you guys eat?
Wearing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't wear any food. That's amazing.
Kristen helps me all the time when I spill food everywhere. And almost every restaurant we go, there's always a stained shirt at the end of the night.
Rich says, hello, Jeff and Kevin. Thanks, Rich, for coming in. And Havard, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for that. Yeah, Zelda Master John, that's some meal. I don't know if I could, I'd be hungry if I was watching that. Oh, am I ever happy for this whole thing?
Kristen's asking how your shirt.
I was just saying, she always has to help me. She has a stain treat, 1 shirt a week minimum, because I don't know what it is. You know, so let me tell you a story. You know, I love telling stories. So I went to Chicago one time, not that it matters where I was, and we went out, and I had bought 2 brand new shirts. They weren't like crazy expensive or anything, just Tommy Hilfiger stuff like I always wear, but nice button shirts, you know, whatever. And I saved them like for that occasion. So we went out, half an hour after we leave the place, we go to a wing place. just a bar. We're eating. There's a few of us at the table. The very first wing I tend to put my elbows on the table, right?
You guys doing all right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything
Absolutely.
we can
It's
get
good.
you?
Are you
another
doing
one, or-
another one or no?
Yeah, we got some time. Yeah, I'll
Jeff
do another
will
one.
do
Sure, I'll
another
do another one. Sure, yeah.
We so I have this wing, and I tend to eat them like this. I put it in my hands and I bite like this. As I was reaching, it was so covered in sauce, and and the wing just went like this, and it hit my brand new shirt in between the table and my
Oh,
shirt,
no.
and it just sat there, just working the sauce right into the shirt. I said, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm wearing it,
I'm
yeah.
not going back to the hotel and ruining
Yeah.
another shirt. I walked around with this horrible orange stain on my shirt all night. It's ridiculous.
Rob says your Kristen's your missus, and Havard says he's hungry by watching us. Thank you,
she
sir.
is.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Yeah, Kristen is my love. Kristen is, we dated when we were quite young, and we reconnected 5 years ago, and ish, and we went out for like kind of a catch up. Like, hey, it's nice to talk to you again. Let's catch
Salute.
up and all this.
Thank you.
And then we ended up dating, but being older and wiser and all that kind of stuff. Now we've been together for a long time, and I think that's it. Like, we will be together, and that's it. But she's with me all the time for everything I do, especially
Cheers,
in the
Chris.
live streams.
Thank you, brother.
And stuff like that. Incredibly supportive, and we're madly crazy in love and all that good stuff. And she never gives me a hard time, no matter how many shirts I ask her to stain treat for me.
Yes.
Oh.
I think 8. Yep. 8. Yep. For you. Yep. Around that. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, perfect. Would be on the. Oh, right.
The first time that you found Tuber Chat, Jaden, I'd have to look back, but you've been there the whole time. I don't remember you not being there. And we're on we just passed episode 32, and we did one test stream. So we've done 33 live streams, and Jaden Sue has been there for almost every one. So divide that by 4, 8 weeks.
Wow. It's a while. Yep. You're that, Chrissy. I'm the stain treating champion.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Wow. Still so much sun too. I mean, we're in the longest days of the year,
Beautiful.
but for where we live, the sun will continue until well beyond, I think, 8:30 right now.
76%. Yeah, lots of sun left. Absolutely.
I'm gonna get.
over an hour and a half. Yes.
Do you want to try to? Do you want to make a reservation over there? I don't think
already
there's
tried.
anybody over there.
I already tried. It's accepting.
Oh.
I can do it. I don't want to do it last minute, but I can do it. I can do it anytime.
We're gonna just walk over there.
Yeah. I know they said to set it up there, and then they'll get the feed. So as long as I set it up here on the internet, then I'm good. Yeah. So I'll book
Oh,
the.
I don't think we even need to. There's nobody there.
Well, I
let
didn't think of that. Yeah.
Let me show you what I'm talking about here. We're gonna move our operation across the street to. Can you? When are you gonna be able to see? Can I see this properly? I can't even. Oh no, I'm way over there. Moxie's is across the street, and that's where we're gonna go. I think it's right in front of the tree. That's why you can't see there. I'm kind of getting there. It is. Moxie's is that that place that says bar on it there and whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go over there.
Yeah.
So.
But I could always set it up anyway. If as soon as we know the time, I'll set it up, and then
No, you can do it now because I'm gonna tell this guy, like, please bring us the bill and.
in a bit. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna be through that in 5 minutes, aren't you?
Kind of. Yeah.
Probably dehydrated, Jeff.
I gotta search for a thumbnail to throw up there. Either that or I'm gonna cross the street.
Oh,
and take
we
one.
were gonna do that.
I don't know how to. that? Oh, is that a river or a sea? No, that's no, that's the that's just the cloud area that's over there. But the water is actually down that way, though. Believe it or not. I live right next to Lake Ontario. Yeah, we're going across the street soon. Not yet.
Here, just go like, just take this. Like go Moxie's Pickering in Google. Grab the.
Oh, and grab a picture.
Grab that
okay,
picture.
okay.
That'll come right up where this.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Let me do that. Okay, I'll try to do that. Let me see if we can do that. I'm sure I can do that.
Yeah. You just click on it, save, and then fire that up. What we're doing is, so we're gonna go for a little while longer here, and then we'll switch streams, and Jeff will stream from his channel. So we're setting it up now so that we can give you guys a link.
Yeah.
And then we will head across the street and continue our
Adventure.
Canada Day extravaganza over at Moxie's.
Oh yeah, pictures, images. Yeah. Okay. Right there, right? That one. Yeah. How do I? I've never had to. Oh, there we go. Download image.
Was that camera set up for cars?
Oh no, just we're talking to our friends and everything on there. Yeah. That's the other thing too. Instead of saying, "Oh, I'm YouTubing," sometimes I would just say, "Oh, I'm just talking to my friends."
Oh yeah.
That's another thing you can do too, right?
That's true.
All right, let's see if I can. All right, excuse me. I'm just gonna set up the thing. What time should I set it for? 8?
Well, what time is it now?
7:15.
No. 15 minutes.
Oh, frig! I'm gonna need 15 minutes from here, and I gotta wash
Okay.
them and hit the
Oh
car
no, it's
for a
up to you.
second.
If you want to go at
I
8.
gotta go
Okay.
in the car still. I mean grab my my thing that I left at the corner of the building there.
8 o'clock or 7:45 or.
Yeah, I'll book the thing over there too. Actually, I should book that first, I think, but that's okay. Let me okay, so let's book that. Let me book the
Just making an online reservation.
Yeah,
for
it was
Moxie's
open,
right
so
now.
I'm gonna do it right
just,
now.
Just because that's what they want done.
Yeah.
So why not accommodate, right?
let's make a reservation right now. I'm sure it's good. Okay. Find a table. Let's do.
There's an entire shopping mall over there called Pickering Town Center, but that's not open yet, is it?
Pickering Town Center, yeah.
Is it open?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
now it's open.
yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see. All right. Oh, okay. So now what? Sign in. Do I got to sign in? Oh my gosh. Or is it trying to say? Oh, hang on. What's going on here? I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Will they answer you if you just call over there? Because you really should tell them we want a corner table too.
Yeah.
We like to sit in the corner now, and the reason why is because you guys can see everything that's happening behind us. So there's a little bit of atmosphere in this.
Oh.
But as well,
8 o'clock is not available.
we tend to be loud.
8 o'clock is not available.
Really?
Yeah. 8:30.
No, make 7:45 then.
It's not available. I
7:30.
just clicked it right now.
7:30.
Oh, let me try that. Yeah. Let us see.
And hopefully everybody else is enjoying their afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. We're a little bit early because we are in the Eastern time zone, of course.
Next table, 8:30.
Really?
8:30. That's it. Shoot.
I still think I don't see anything
I know.
happening over
I
there.
could call, but
Just call 'em.
It did say, yeah. Let me call. Let me double check.
No, Kristen is asking if she's up at Harwood. How far is Harwood from here?
Ajax, yeah.
But how many exits? 4?
A bit, yeah. 15 minutes away.
Yeah, it's not far, but it's probably 4 highway exits. We're right around the corner from Jeff's place.
Yeah. Just double check. How's it going? Just wondering how busy you are right now. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm right across the street from you, so we're just gonna switch locations. Yeah, that's fine. You got Wi-Fi and everything's there.
Ask them if we can have a corner table.
Corner table. Do you have any? Do you have a corner table available or anything? Yeah. Only just because we're YouTubers and we're just going to be talking to our, into our cameras kind of thing. But not that it's a problem or anything. But yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Well, yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. Sure. Yep. It's Jeff. 2 should just
See
be
what
2 of
happens
us.
when
Yep.
we get over there.
Perfect. Okay. Yep. Okay, we'll be there shortly.
Lucky
All right.
Luke.
Thanks. Ciao.
I live for this. Yeah, tell him that.
It's done. It's done. It's done. We're booked. We're good. We're good.
There. And when are we going? 7:30.
No, she just I just said she's got it for like anytime within the next half hour is
Thank you
good.
for
Yeah.
that. So we're ready to beat it. If you want to
One
bring us
bill,
the
two
no one
One,
please.
one.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
I gotta set it up now. Oh yeah, Brian. Yeah, I saw that now. That's funny. Okay, let me see if I can set it up. What is it downloading? Oh, right, the picture. Yes. Okay. Let us see if we can do this.
So happy to be out in the fresh air.
It's amazing, yeah.
Thank you guys for hanging out. We got almost 30 people in the chat. Give me a
Yep.
thumbs up if you don't mind. It really does help. I'll appreciate it, of course.
Oh, right. Canada Day at Moxie's. I'm just setting up my live right now. We're not in a rush to get off or anything. I'm setting it up right now.
I could be wrong. We can't really see because there's bushes and trees and stuff in front of everything, but I don't think there's much happening over there. I'm just gonna use cash if that's okay. Thank you. No, I'm just gonna get it. You can pay the bill over there on your stream, and I will pay the bill on my
There we go.
stream
There we go.
for today.
And thanks, Chris. Also,
Sorry, I do need change, but
Sure, no problem.
thank you.
once again, thanks,
So-
Chris, for taking care of Kevin there on that the drinks. And
Yeah,
that.
thank you for that. We'll go over the bill when it comes. It was $53.94
Okay. Yeah.
was our whole bill. How many did you have?
I had
here?
this is my
Oh,
third. Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
fast, man. Holy smokes.
36.
Yeah, so I had 3 of these. Yeah.
Okay, you keep what's left on this, please, if
Thank you
that,
very
and that's okay. Thank you for that.
Thanks so much, man. Yep. Canada Day Live at Moxie's with.
Oh, he took the. I wanted to see the bill.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
But
it was. It was $53.94.
There we go.
$54 was the official bill.
Kevin
And
Kaye.
how many did you have?
3. Yep.
That's your third?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was 4. Okay, and then I had 1. So we had our burgers. His burger was $15. My burger was $17. And then we added a few beers to that.
Yep.
And so 4 in total. So that's not a bad bill. Dude, that's not a bad bill at all.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Havard, thank you very much for the super chat. That's absolutely not necessary, but very much appreciated. Thank you. I tipped him a little bit generously, so he's maybe not even generously. I don't know. On $54, I gave him $10 and whatever change was going to be left.
That's fine. Oh yeah, then that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, not quite 20%, but
Do it. Let's see. Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, I should put Canada Day as a hashtag. I'm filling out. It takes a little. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to fill out the information you got to put in to set up the live.
Brian's chilling in the backyard.
Oh, nice. Nice, Brian. Yep.
Yeah, it's a great great
Canada
night.
Day. What else was good? Oh, Moxie's. Yeah.
100 baht, yeah. Lucky Luke, yeah.
Moxie's as a hashtag. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can. Let us see if I can use this. I will schedule that for 8. I gotta use the washroom. We can still go in the chat when I'm ready, anyway. But
Of course,
let's see
yeah.
if we can. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna try to add a thumbnail.
Jeff's setting up his operation right now, but we'll drop the link. So we're not in a rush.
Yeah, we're not in a rush. Not
We're
at all.
just gonna we're just gonna chill.
Do you have to use the washroom here? You probably
No,
should too. huh?
I'll wait until we go over there, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it should work. This should actually work. Let's see. Hopefully it does, and it worked. Beautiful. And boom. Set up, I think, right? Oh, Noki just saw the link. Okay, there we go. 1 second.
That makes sense, Jaden. Yeah, so it's still probably 7 weeks ago. Oh, CN Tower Light Show. We're a little bit far, Casey. We won't end up seeing that. It's just from many parts of Toronto, you can see the top of the CN Tower, but from where we are, we're just way off in the northeast corner.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit far, unfortunately.
We're just gonna walk there anyway, right?
Yeah, we can.
See, I'm gonna use the. Well, we're not in a rush. We still sitting here for like 10 minutes at least. Yeah.
Yeah, you put it when you want.
Yeah, I already know.
If I have to stream all the way across the street, that's fine.
So yeah, take your.
We got lots of time.
Yeah, lots of time. That's what I'm saying.
Too much time.
No, that's what they said. They said like any time within a yeah.
All right.
So yeah, we can chat. We're still gonna chit chat a little bit here. Don't worry, guys.
Paid out, but I might have another drink. I can't sit
That's
there
what I mean.
for half an hour.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a half hour. Even if it's 15 minutes, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
I feel myself squinting, but it's not that bright out.
Yeah.
I lost my sunglasses the other day. I don't know what I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I was, Kristen and I were out. I think it was when I did that Niagara Falls live stream. I think I had my sunglasses on, and I was trying to read the chat, because my vision is not what it once was. And these iPhone SEs that I'm using are older. They're 4-inch screens. There's nothing wrong with them. They're great phones. They're still working.
Yeah.
But it's too small to read the chat for me now, and I really should get glasses and all this.
Yeah.
But I think I took my sunglasses off and put them down. Because I can't find them anywhere. And
if you actually do get another drink, I can just pay the next drink anyway. If you want another drink anyway.
Oh well, if you insist.
See that? Okay, actually, let's do what we do in my chat. Hang on, let me get back. Why did I? Oh, I'm out because I'm like, why am I not in the chat? I had to set up my own. Hang on, 1 sec.
Beer coffee.
Let me. So watch this. This is gonna be funny.
Noki, thanks for coming in.
Oh, Noki's in here. Okay, awesome. Noki, thanks for stopping in here. So this is fun. I like to do this interaction thing. Anyway, so press 1 in the chat if you want us to have one more beer here before I go live. Press 2 if you do not want to see us have a drink. 1 for a drink. 2, do not have a drink. Press it right now. Vote.
1, you don't want me to remain dehydrated.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, we know how that's gonna go.
I wonder if Sharpie's still in here. I'll tell.
Oh, Be More Ron's in the house. Thanks for coming by, bud. Thank you.
Yeah, I know Noki.
Lucky Luke, yeah.
Sharpie's wanted to thank you. I'm just trying to see if he's still in the chat. I just sent him a message right now. 111. Okay, all right. So, all right. Chris, 222. We're not driving, so it's okay. Yeah.
Hank, thank you. Ernest, thank you. AC. Yeah, Jaden, yep, we're set up for this weekend, so we're doing 3 tuber chats. It'll be on Friday, Saturday, and Monday. I will be taking a day off with my family on Sunday this week.
Nice.
But thank you for having a look at that.
As soon as I see him, I'll tell him to have another 2. As soon as I see him. AC469, awesome. How you doing, brother? Yeah, we can do one more, and that's actually perfect timing. Yeah. I'll see if I can see him. As soon as I can see him, I'll see him in a minute anyway. Perfect timing too.
Yeah.
It was actually a good, fun little night. This is great. Probably one of the better Canada days that I've had in a while. I don't think I've ever really done much on Canada Day except driveway seal. Work. That's it.
Yeah.
Unless it fell onto a long weekend and it went away, but I don't. It's not really the weekend that it would go away on a Canada Day weekend. I don't believe that I do.
I can't remember for the life of me the last couple of calendar years.
Yeah. Noki, I can't wait till you're working at Wild Wings again. Kevin and I want to stop by.
Yeah.
We will promote the heck out of your place, and of course yourself being the best server that I imagine. Of course, you absolutely are. And don't forget, Noki also has a channel. You can check out her channel. She does amazing things. She's also into fitness, and she does amazing cakes. I mean, like amazing cakes. You got to see what she did on my birthday. That stream, actually, I have to Kevin's got to re-edit that. We will post that up, I'd imagine, maybe in the next week or 2. We'll see. I just got to get through that post. But she made a really nice cake, custom cakes, and check out her channel, Noki Star. I wonder if I can. Actually, well, that's it. I wonder if I can drop her.
Let's Play's trying to take the party to another level.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. Can I? I wonder if I could find it. Can I? Yeah. You
We
want me to
found
drop
out
her?
recently, for those of you who know Bancy from Jeff's live streams and that crew and crowd.
Yes.
He drinks Desperado sometimes, which is another brand of. So it's a light beer similar to Corona, but with tequila
Yeah.
in it. And we just found out that it's gone from Canada,
Yeah. Unfortunately.
or at least
Damn it.
Ontario.
Damn it.
There'll be no more of that. It is delicioso, but
Yeah.
we won't be enjoying that very much anytime soon.
Do you want me to go tell them? Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll go use the washer and I'll go tell them to bring us.
That's
another
right,
too.
Brian.
Yeah. Give me 1
I
second.
I got a special edition of Tuber Chat. Not that I'm doing anything special, but yeah, I marked out the July 4th, Independence Day on Saturday. So hopefully, for those of you who are going to be celebrating that, you might be doing something much like what we're doing today. Enjoying probably some company and maybe a drink or two and some good food and this and that. I worked on a cruise ship a long time ago in 1996 for the summer. It was like 4 months that I was on there, and obviously it crossed over Independence Day, and they had all the stuff that you probably would expect, but I got a chance to really experience it because they do it up hardcore, right, when you're on a cruise ship and things like that. And they did one of those, like, we're cooking the world's biggest burger, and I don't remember how big this thing was. It was monstrous. It was the size of, I don't know, put like half of these tables together, and the thing was just enormous. Pretty funny, but I know it's quite a celebration. There's really, I don't have anything special planned, Jaden, for Saturday. Michael's Adventures will be the featured channel, but it'll just be the same Tuber Chat we always see. If it falls on a holiday, I just make a note, like we had a Mother's Day one, and just a simple title change to wish everybody a happy July 4th. We don't typically celebrate Independence Day. I guess if anybody did have American roots or American family or any number of reasons, they might celebrate that. I do enjoy all the time I've been in the United States. I have lots of friends there. I have some family there and stuff like that. But as far as a celebration, I don't, except for being there, I don't remember celebrating Independence Day, but you know, we'll send out well wishes to everybody, of course, and all that.
Maybe we should. It's another day to celebrate, right?
I'll be.
You'll be in Niagara.
You
Yeah,
come
yeah.
to Niagara
I'll do
Falls,
it.
and we'll stare at the American Niagara Falls
Yes.
from our side, and
Actually, I'll be
we can
downtown.
wave.
So we're both going to be doing our thing. I'll be downtown Toronto.
Are you going to do Saturday?
I should do Saturday. Yeah, I should do Saturday. If the weather's good, I'll be downtown Saturday. Should get down there for the afternoon too, as well. We'll see. Yeah.
You could.
Lucky Luke.
Oh, where's our cousin?
When does the next single? No, I already told him. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Everybody's cousin.
When does the next single drop? Actually, funny you should mention. I've been talking to some of my other producers and stuff. For giggles, I'm thinking about doing another song, and this is like, we're talking 20 years later, so I'm gonna completely sound different, but I should do one just for the culture, let's say.
You
For the
could.
culture, yes.
I want you to remake the Pataya song. That's what I want. If
Pataya,
we could do that as
Pataya. I
freestyle,
know.
that'd be
Yeah.
fantastic. And then I'll remix it.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
I gotta learn the lyrics first, though.
Oh, we buffering for whatever reason? Hopefully
No,
not.
it looks okay. No, it looks good. Yep.
Ernest is
Perfect.
buffering.
Thanks, brother. Yeah.
Thank you for
Maybe we
this.
do one more for the culture. What the heck, right? So.
There you are.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So there we go.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Just a 5. That's fine. Yeah. Just a 5. That's fine.
There you go.
Cool. Thanks,
Thank you
buddy.
very much.
Appreciate it, man. Yep. Cool.
Thank you. It can be customary when we have our limes in our Coronas that you squeeze the lime in and then you cover the top like this, flip the bottle upside down, and let the juice kind of flow or whatever. I don't quite bother. Half the time I don't even drink it with a lime, but I would just as soon shove it in there. And
That's correct, Brian. Yeah, Kevin will be down there. Yeah. Too bad there's no fireworks, I don't think. That's too bad. Damn it.
Should we have drank Canadian beer? Maybe that we should have done that. I didn't think of it.
Oh,
I only drink one thing.
I used to
anyway.
drink Molson Canadian all the time. I got so sick of it. I don't. That's not the worst beer. Actually, it's not a bad beer. It's just
Most of them are all the same to me.
yeah, kind of, yeah.
But I drink really, really light. I don't drink very much at all. This is like the most you'll ever see me today. I do half of Jeff's pace, as we see right now. I'm on number 2, he's on number 4. But I don't drink a lot anyway, but I tend to grab one thing and just stick with it. Not a lot of variety.
That's funny, Ernest. Looks like you guys are celebrating Mexico Day with those Coronas. What do you call it that day? I forget that. There's a name for that, but yeah, you're right. You're right. That's totally true. Yes.
I have yet to have a Leo. We haven't brought back Leo, have you?
No. Now I will next time. I will next time. Yeah, lucky. I have had it. I never had the Leo this year. I never had Leo this year when I was there. I can't even remember the taste. I absolutely can't even remember. So now it's on my mind. Everybody's drinking it. Now I have to check it out because I'm always drinking Singha.
I like stuff that basically goes down like water and
They're
looks
saying
like
it
lemonade.
is, but I have to check it out. Yeah, I think. We'll see.
There's a video. Not that I want to encourage that kind of activity, but
In
you could
beers in
line them
Thailand.
all
Yes,
up.
yes.
You could line up the Singha, the Tiger, the Leo.
San Miguel, and there's a couple. There's so much. Actually, you know the funny thing
I've had
is,
a lot of it because Jeff brings it back, and I'm the first one that gets to usually try these things straight from there.
you can get a lot of good imports in Thailand. So like from the European beers and like the German beers, it's cheaper in Thailand than it is here. As you would think so anyway. But yeah, it's crazy. Mind-boggling.
Chang, that's the other one.
Chang
I
guy.
didn't
Oh yeah,
mention, yes.
Chang is a very good beer. I actually I probably drank Chang equally based on the amount of times that I was at the Hooters restaurant. They don't have Singha, but they have Chang. So I drank a lot of Chang, the Hooters brand beer, and a lot of the other places I drank Chang. I probably had them both equally. I think Chang and Singha I've had equally, and they were both amazing.
Well,
A slightly little bit different taste, but yeah, and I know what Kevin likes, and Kevin would be okay with a Chang or Singha. He's obviously had, actually you've had Chang and Singha.
Yeah,
You've had
of
both,
course,
yeah.
yeah.
You've had both, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go for it. Nope.
so thanks for hanging out. We've been sitting in the shade for a while, so it looks darker than it actually is, but
Yeah.
we got a long amount of sunlight left to go, and this and that. Sounds like more people are having a good time over here as well.
What a difference of temperature. We were working today, and I was dying, the sweat. I even changed shirts one time, and I was completely soaked. So now I'm not sweating. This is like perfect summer temperature. I can't even explain how nice it is.
Arizona Insider, thanks for asking. That was probably the largest burger I ever ate. The thing was just falling all over the place with ingredients and stuff like this, and it was good. I didn't even realize until I was halfway through the burger that it was 2 patties. I should have known because it said like 8 ounces, right? So it's obviously too small, but it was very good. This is the reason why I wanted to come to an independent place, especially to eat, is because first of all, it's nice to support a local business. These guys all need what they can to get back on their feet. Pardon me, not just the businesses, but the staff, right? And then in my opinion, these places have to rely on their product and their service. Yeah. So you know that you're almost guaranteed to get good food every time you go to an independent place like this, as long, let's say, as they're established. And this place been here for a long time. We drive by here all the time. Jeff's been here the whole 4 years or 5 years or whatever it is.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
And
I've lost track now.
It's our first time coming in. It's only a block away from his place, but that's why I picked this place. Oh yeah, okay, Lucky Luke, I will do that. So there's a little bit of look at what's going on, but Let me have a, let me see if
for
I
it.
can give you a better look without losing everything here. My gimbal doesn't fall apart. So the intersection that we're at is Liverpool and Kingston Road in Pickering. I think that's a double play on words for this particular pub called Liverpool John's. There's a shopping mall. It's the Pickering Town Center off on the other side of the street by those trees and this and that. The place we're going next after we leave here is Moxie's. That's right across the street there. I don't know how well you guys can make out the signs here and all this. And then the rest of it is, you know, just whatever. And here's the rest of the place that we're at now. A lot of people came, I guess, for dinner, and it started to thin out a little bit here. But this is a nice enough place, and I guess I'll show the building. There it is, Liverpool John's. Kind of what you'd expect.
Right. Type stuff in here.
Dude, I love these gimbals, man.
Oh yes.
The
yes.
gimbal makes the video nice
Night
when
and
we're
day
walking
difference.
around.
Night and day
But it
difference.
sure does. I'm just using it as a stand now. But it, you know, they all come with their little tripod stand, and
Yeah.
it just works perfectly. Anyway, but you can see there's a little bit of activity behind us. Not.
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons I wanted to come to a place like this too. I tend not to like the frustration. I like being around people as much as anybody else, but I don't like the frustration when places are too busy and you can't get in. You got to hear stories about like waiting and stuff. I don't want to. So that's why we chose a place outside of Toronto instead of going in, because I think you'd have a little bit of a harder time being happy down there.
Oh, damn man, lost the stream.
Thank you, Sandra.
Yes.
Whoa, Canon M50, Arizona Insider's like no joke, eh?
Wow.
Yeah, it is a game changer, that's for sure. Thanks, Lucky Luke. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. KC says he knows why we're going to Moxie's.
That's good. Oh, that would be me
It's
choosing,
okay
obviously
over there.
not Kevin.
That, yeah, see, there you go. My choice.
Of course,
is,
it's he doesn't care. He support. I mean,
I'm worried about the food.
he supports the. I mean, he supports all of them, but he's definitely after the mama and papa shops
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I'm totally for that too. I'm just thinking location. It's
Yeah.
right across the street. So
No, it's true. This is the only independent right here. And I did call another independent place very similar to what we're at right now. And they kind of didn't care at all when we were calling. And I just, you know, so whatever, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, but that's the other reason it's close. We're not going anywhere. We're not expecting to drive across the city and all this stuff either.
Canon M50. You have a gimbal for your Canon M50. Yeah, it is a game changer. Yeah, for
It's gotta be
sure.
out of control. Ah, Kristen wants another gimbal for the T7i now.
Watcher is
That's,
in the house too, but he's not in the chat. How you doing, Watcher?
Ah.
Yep.
Thanks, Watcher, for coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, those are something else. I haven't used one yet. I forget if we looked at one together when we were waiting for the guy at Best Buy to bring me this thing that I got. This is just it's not that it's cheap. It was 100 Canadian dollars, right? And I'm sure you could get other ones that match it. Like, it's this company just slaps their name on it, like most of them do, right? And there's other ones on Amazon that look exactly the same. I'll do a review of it so we can have a look if you guys want to see that eventually. But then as well, you know, Kristen's talking about the Canon T7i and getting a gimbal. Those things are hardcore.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
There we go. Good time.
That's yeah, that's good. Hey, you know what? Arizona Insider, you have to put your best foot forward. If you're able to do that, then you do. And for anybody that needs to, let's say, work their way up to that kind of equipment, then the goal is like to try to help that happen. Sometimes it comes down to finances, but now we found a way that we can help people get there too. So yeah, for a lot of people that are that are thinking about that. I mean, that's a nice machine, right? That's a nice piece of equipment, a Canon M50, and anything you're going to get for that. Kristen, you know, as she's mentioning, has a T7i available to be used as well. I haven't really, she's offered like a million times for me to be able to start filming with it, but I've said, no, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing for right now. I may do another couple of channels, and if I do, I might change the game there. But as well, you know, like I said, you do what you can. So if you are able and you have that kind of equipment, then that's fantastic. Because like I said, you want to put your best foot forward always. And then it's great. I'm looking forward to having a better look now that I know what you're filming with too.
Yeah.
And you gotta figure out what you like too, right? That not everybody's gonna love editing, not everybody's gonna love filming. I gotta admit, I don't really like the idea of going through another learning curve of how to, you know, going through these cameras and figuring all the features and learning about f-stops and everything else. It hasn't been necessary for me yet. And like I said, so Jeff has videos on his channel that I have filmed and edited with my iPhone SE that are, you know, now have well over 200,000 views, possibly even 250,000, he was saying. So, you like I said, you do what you can. So if you're able to put that kind of equipment and stuff behind the work, that's fantastic, and especially if you love it.
Yeah, it's good times.
Well, smartphones, like, so, you know, it's pretty basic what I do, but the other thing is the stuff that I'm doing is, there's a million different reasons why, and some of it's excuses, why I would say, like, you know, that I get to stay here. So for the community that I've chosen to target for now, I don't really have to get into better equipment and stuff like that. Possibly I will eventually, if TuberChat, for instance, grows and we start to see a lot of people graduate beyond the needs of what I'm doing with TuberChat and get like well over 10,000 subscribers and stuff like this. If needed and everybody wants it, I may start another channel. I will leave TuberChat to be what it is because I like this community. This is the space I've chosen, and I want to stay and be here for all the new beginners that are coming in, because that will never stop. And then if we can move forward, then we will. I don't know. I just don't know what to expect. But I'm looking forward to seeing your stuff, because especially when you say that you enjoy all the creating, it makes me want to see. I do the most basic editing. I used to be an audio editor, so I knew that I'd be like at least okay or better than average at it. But all we're doing is stuff that's meant to be good enough. Yeah, well, Jeff's got a Google Pixel 4 XL
Yeah,
here, so
that's right. Yeah, it does overheat a lot, but the phone's great. The quality, just it doesn't like the sun and the humidity, obviously. But I'm gonna look on Amazon. A couple of you guys were saying, you know, check out the different things. I'm gonna find something to keep this phone cool. I will. I'm gonna look.
But we also, I want to push Jeff. I said to the guys in Jeff's stream today that I'm gonna push Jeff to start trying the GoPro 7 and GoPro 8, because he has both of them, to go live with those and see if there's any better luck with that. Maybe they won't overheat. Those are meant for rigorous activity.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, GoPro is GoPro, so I would bet on it.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's not nearly as like, even I thought it'd be a little bit busier than this, but it is a little bit
lots
still
of available
early.
tables. Absolutely, yeah. Actually, now so the patio, there's still a lot of people, but there's a lot of empty tables behind us anyway. So.
So that's possible, Rob Ford. But also, Jeff occasionally switches phones, so he also has a Google Pixel 2 XL. But here's the thing.
No, I know what happened.
I believe well, you go ahead and say.
Yeah. So that was because of the I think downtown, when I did that last stream downtown, the whole quality went, and I was streaming from my good phone. I think what it was is everybody was sucking, like everybody was trying to utilize maybe the cellular tower at that time, because some of you in the chat were saying, "Oh my, the quality's horrible," and everybody's like, "Dude, the quality's perfect." there was half the chat had bad quality, the other half, so I knew it wasn't my phone. Because there were some people that had good quality, like perfect quality, it wasn't my phone. It was either YouTube or the Rogers or the tower.
Huh.
But that was only, and then when I walked out, when I started walking to the beach, it changed for some of the people. I was hitting a different tower.
Oh.
Something happened. Something happened when I was on King Street.
So it's very possible.
Yeah, something happened, yeah.
You always wonder, even in places like this, like everybody's got Wi-Fi, but depending on how many people, they could be choking the network, right?
Yeah, I just wonder. It's crazy. Good
It's
times.
interesting, eh? This, like, so as a matter of fact, right now, Jeff and I, we're only streaming, so I don't even know if the truth is it's 720 or whatever. We're using an iPhone SE, the original one, which is 4 or 5 years old now. I've already lost count. I have another one that I got on eBay for like or Facebook for $100 or whatever that I use as. This one doesn't have SIM card in it. It's not like or activated or whatever. I use this for tuber chat. So that I can keep everything kind of like at my fingertips, but I don't have to use my phone. I'm filming on my regular phone, but we're using the smaller camera.
Yeah.
We're not using the good camera. If I do this and show you a little bit of this, we see the quality of the other camera. I don't know whether that's any different than what we were just doing.
That's right.
But typically, and that's the gimbal making that hopefully smoother than my hand is. And then here we're using the FaceTime camera. I forget what to call that all the time.
Give me 30 seconds. I'm just gonna grab my thing that he's hanging on to my other phone. One sec.
Yeah, thanks, Arizona Insider. It should, like, no matter what, it's supposed to only be streaming at 720 anyway, as far as I understand. So I don't know if there should be any difference in quality. But also, like, these phones now, they want to adjust for the light and stuff like this on their own. I did a live stream in Niagara Falls the other day, but I wanted to go out in the nightlife. And when you're at the Niagara Falls, when you're right down by the actual falls, there's no light. Barely any light at all. It's kind of weird and creepy. Like, I didn't expect that because I haven't been down there very much. But it makes sense because they do fireworks down there regularly, and they have the lights on the falls that they probably want to be featured. You know, they want you to be able to see. I'm just guessing. I really have no idea. But it was unbelievably dark, and the stream just looked kind of weird for that reason. So the iPhone didn't do this unbelievably incredible job, and I'm sure the newer phones, you know, if you have a 10 or 11, you're probably doing it's probably doing a better job of light compensation. But it was interesting.
There we go. That guy was nice enough to hang on to my my other phone. Didn't want my pockets
Sorry,
full.
Lucky Luke. Sorry, MIM. Probably not, but what do you? Let me know what you're talking about. Oh, unless you're not talking to me. Oh no, okay, that's it for Arizona Insider. Sorry, musical instrument museum. That's interesting. My son would like to see it. I'd probably enjoy it as well.
Sweet.
Jeff and I both, when Jeff was younger, like obviously he was a singer. His songs are on his channel as well.
Yeah.
But he's also. When did you start drumming? Did you do it in high school?
I started drumming since I was in grade 4.
Oh, okay. Jeff
Since
been
I was
way
in grade
longer
4,
than me.
yeah.
I was a drummer in high school, but not. Jeff also would be interested to a point in that kind of stuff, right? Drums are not quite the same as a lot of the other musical instruments because there's instant gratification there, but still.
Good times. Yeah.
Well.
12 minutes. Nice.
I'm not watching the time. Sorry. When are we going over?
10 minutes. 10 minutes. I start.
Oh.
I could drop whenever you want me to drop the link. I can start dropping the link, but it's.
Yeah, you can start putting it now, and
Yeah, I'll drop the link a couple times anyway. So the next the next live stream, I'm going on my channel. I'm going to drop the link for you guys in the chat, so that when we leave here, you can, if you want to continue, if you're not busy, you can feel free to come along, and Kevin and I will be streaming at Moxie's.
Yeah, head over to Jeff's channel and subscribe to him. He'll drop the link right now to make it easy for us all.
It's already saved, and here we go. There's the next live stream that we're doing right now.
Oh, wait a second. You're a mod on my channel?
Yeah, damn it.
Could somebody ban him
I know.
right away, please?
Oh, that wants to know what time it is. Okay, there we go, my friend. Yeah.
That's that really was, Brian, an awesome moment. Jeff went to Thailand for 7 weeks this year. He went for 3 weeks the year before and 7 weeks this time. Basically, he went a few different places, but Pattaya in Thailand, when he got there was one night he went out with a bunch of guys to one of the local bars, and there was a band playing, and you should tell the rest of the story, because I don't even know how it happened.
It was weird, yeah. I somehow when I was in Thailand, I must have mentioned to one of the other vloggers that I'm a YouTuber, or sorry, I'm a drummer, and so anyway, they said, "Oh, why don't you jump up on the drums?" And I said, "Oh, of course I can do it." And I'm just sitting there drinking, you know, and then the live streamer guy told the band, and he was like, Jeff, come drum." I'm like, okay. Pick a song, boom, and it was live. And then I also had my friend from Toronto film myself on that, which we will actually we have that video to release still. We still have that to release on the channel. The me drumming.
Oh,
so we have that video, can go up anytime. It's a short video that can go up anytime. Actually, yeah, that'd be quite fun. Yeah.
it's interesting. That was awesome, because now we had talked about it. I forget if we talked about it the year before. We said, wouldn't it be the coolest thing? Now, I haven't hit a set of drums since high school, and I was like, I was good enough, but not any better than that, or whatever. I don't even know if I could get on and play anything that resembled a proper beat now. I don't know. But Jeff did a spectacular job. But that's a really cool thing. You know, you're on vacation, you hop in. So it's one thing you're having fun, but then you start to become a part of it and this and that. That was an awesome moment. Yep. If Siri probably
if Siri drum, I don't know. She can try. Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for hanging out, especially coming and visiting me on my channel. This is our first time being able to really just chill, have a meal, have a couple drinks, just enjoy some chat and conversation, and just relax. We did work for a few hours earlier today, but we made it less than a half day, so it wasn't too excruciating. Yeah. And now we're just enjoying a little bit of time. We'll be back to work tomorrow, so it's not going to get too outrageous tonight. Yeah. But we'll head over to the next location, and we're going to go over to Jeff's stream. So Jeff's dropping the link.
Drop it again right now. So yeah, so there's the link. It's in the chat. You guys won't have any issues trying to find that. You can go in there right after this stream. You can click on that and be in the chat before I begin the stream. We're beginning the stream in about 8 minutes from now. So just enough time for us to walk across the street. So I'm all ready to go. I got the gimbal happening. I'm plugged in. I'm fully charged. We're ready to go.
I'll wait until Jeff. Well, what do you want to do? You want to walk over there?
Yeah,
and
we'll
then
walk over there
start?
first and make sure
Or
we
you
get
want-
a table. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could.
But do you want to start streaming before we walk over there?
No, I don't have to. We can walk over first. Yeah, might as well.
Okay, well then I get to do it. We'll take you with us.
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
We'll
that's
take
even
you
better.
with us. I'm
that's better,
going to keep the stream going.
Yeah.
Until we're over there and Jeff starts.
There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Actually, that's perfect. That's perfect.
But hang on to that link if you can.
That's actually perfect because I can drop the link.
And
there.
we're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We're fine. We're all paid up. We're good.
Yeah, I want to make sure we gave this guy like enough because they were a comment. I'm just gonna throw him another $5. I just had it on my mind after.
If he does get it, or
he'll get it.
Yeah. Awesome.
You gave him the card, right?
Yep. It's beautiful.
All right, guys, we're taking you with us now. Thanks for hanging out again, by the way, especially those of you who are here for the first time. I really appreciate you coming and
We gotta go.
giving us the chance to hang out for a second. I do a lot of live streaming in Niagara Falls. I also do some YouTube tutorials and product reviews and a variety of different things. So if you haven't already subscribed to me here, then I hope you'll consider doing it. I also run another channel called Tuber Chat, which you can find easily through all of my stuff, where I help other YouTubers with their channels grow to try to get to about 10,000 subscribers. And we make it happen at a rapid pace. So that's something to check out if you have a channel. Jeff does a variety of different things and a lot of live streaming as well. A lot of live streaming.
Cool. Yep, I know.
I'm about to see that, but I didn't
Nice car,
see it just yet.
Jeez. Cool, thanks.
So long, thank you.
Appreciate it.
And there
We'll
it
see
is.
you
That's
again. Yeah, for sure.
that's Liverpool John's.
Make it or,
Here, wait, hold on,
Oh,
hold on.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
We just live stream. I'll give you a card if you want.
Social distancing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, that's handing a card is okay.
If you're willing to take it, we'll give them to you.
Yeah.
I'm live right now, and then Jeff's going live in a minute, but he'll drop the link. But thank you. Yeah.
I'm going
Do you guys
live in
mind
5
saying
minutes,
hello? There we go. Yeah.
Speaking of which, my cards are in the car.
Jeff will be on in a minute, but come in the chat if you guys want.
Yeah, I live in Pickering. Yeah.
We're going over to Moxie's right now, but we're going to continue for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna be right there.
Nice meeting you. Thank
wanna
you.
wait 2 seconds? I gotta run into the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I forgot the.
Oh, Jeff forgot. It's okay. We'll
I
just.
forgot. Give me 1 second.
Unfortunately, see, I don't want to disturb everybody while they're eating and stuff like that, but sometimes you can do okay to talk to people. We're typically both friendly, Jeff and I, but oh, I know I missed something in the chat, and trying to catch up here. YouTube's giving me a few notifications and stuff. I'll get in there in a second. There he went. Hopefully I'm still on. I don't know how you answer a question like that. Live on YouTube, why? And I was like, I thought that was just like some,
Oh, right, yeah.
you know, but I didn't know what to say to that. For some reason, my other phone doesn't want to connect. I can't read the chat. Something just happened and I can't acknowledge it.
In yours?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see here. What's it there?
Are you on mine?
Yeah. I'm on
Scroll
yours.
back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's what I was
Yeah.
looking for.
Oh, this? Yeah.
Yeah. I can't read that. Oh, Ernest.
Oh, yes.
Ernest, thank you very much. Forgive me, my phone is acting up on me. You can see this problem I've got. So I was out of the chat for a second, but thank you for that, covering that extra tip for me. I really appreciate that, and I'm sure he does too. He did a good job, and I just don't want to shortchange these guys, especially now when, like I said, it's not just the businesses, it's the staff. Jeff and I have both worked in bars and restaurants, and I know these people rely on that stuff, right? Tipping is just a culture here in North America, and anywhere.
I'm dropping the link, guys. I'm getting ready to, almost getting ready to set up, but not yet.
You know, these guys live on it. 15, anywhere from 10 to 20 or 25% would be customary. It's a little high, 20 or 25%, but these days, you don't know what anybody's going through. And, you know, it's good to see people out being able to work. You don't know who's comfortable working and not, and there's a million different reasons I could say to be as generous as possible, let's say, within reason, when it comes to tipping and all this.
Perfect time. We're going to get a seat and we can start right away.
I won't cut until Jeff actually starts.
Yeah.
And then hopefully you guys can just scroll up and grab that link and head to his channel. Don't forget to subscribe me on the way out and give me a thumbs up if you didn't already. Still helps for the replay so other people can find it.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect.
We're just gonna have to look because we did give your table away because I think you were
Okay.
going a bit earlier.
Yeah,
but we
that's
do have
okay.
something opening up.
No worries.
And you said you want something in the corner, right?
You know what? Really, it doesn't matter. We're not.
We're live on YouTube. You mind saying hello or no?
Okay, yeah.
There we go. Well, you're being extremely accommodating, so we appreciate that. It's just that we're doing this, so we're live on YouTube, so we tend to be loud. We want our voices to carry away from your other guests, if possible.
We
So
have like a table that's like out of the way, but it's not like the best table.
Oh, really? We can tone our voices down, I guess.
yeah, no, we could try to be cool about it. Close to the corner is best for us, as close as you can get us. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. Appreciate it. Yep.
We got a YouTuber.
It is.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, I'm Kevin. This is Jeff.
What are you guys
We
from?
got
I'm
cards.
from Pickering, yeah.
You're from England. What kind of news you guys are? Are you Republican or conservative?
Well, yeah, I know.
Depends who's asking and when.
Well, I'm Luke, and I think. What are you guys doing this just for fun? Or?
Yeah.
It's just our channels. We have 2 different
We're just out for a night, having a meal and a couple of drinks and this and that.
What kind of stuff are you guys into? Are you guys into the politics? Or you just into the food?
Not so much. Yeah, no, just casual stuff. Yeah.
Okay. What if Donald Trump owned this restaurant? Would you go into it?
Would I come here? Or yeah, I come here. Why not?
He's a Republican.
I don't care who owns it. I'd have a drink.
But as in today's society, would you go into a store that's owned by a certain amount of people?
I'd go in anything. I think. Really, I think.
Anything that you, that's great.
I think
You're
I would.
partisan.
I-
You're partisan.
I don't put a lot of thought into
Yeah,
it,
I
to be
actually
honest
don't,
with you.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not on camera, right?
no, not right now. No.
I'm gonna go.
It's
go
okay,
live soon, yeah.
guys. Thank you for following, and we'll see you on Jeff soon.
Fuck you, you motherfucker.